fries that they do.
Nice.
I'll say anything from the Costco calf.
I'm still always like really nervous about the hot dogs because they are illegally cheap.
They kind of are.
Something, lost leader, something.
Oh my god. So, yesterday I looked at American Uber.
Also, oh yeah, you go first.
So yesterday I looked at American Uber, and like the prices on all the food is so cheap. Like the combo meal was like $10, but it was like a big burger, a thing of fries, and a drink. Whereas here it would be like closer to 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, did you say burger at Costco?
No, sorry, no, it wasn't Costco. It was like
Just
a Papa John's.
What?
I was looking.
John's is a pizza
better
place.
burgers.
Pizza burger.
Yes, it wasn't a
I've
Papa
had
John's.
that
Let me
before,
look.
It's pretty good.
Nice.
But I was looking at American fast
We
food.
do that as a special in the calf.
Oh, I haven't. Oh, actually,
I just
remember.
forgot how
Never
much
had
cheaper
one from
American
you
fast food
guys,
is.
but-
I mean, it was just the same sauce we use on the regular pizzas, some mozzarella cheese and some pepperoni. It was like. It's not
I mean, food's got to be cheap down there, Isabel. They only make like $7 an hour.
No, but it's also that thing where it's like groceries. It's the thing where it's like groceries here are cheaper. Like to make your own food here is cheaper than to go to fast food. But like there are fast food places that are just cheaper to get more food. It was Jack in the Box.
I mean, even here, it's still pretty competitive if you think about like McDonald's.
Yeah, I know, but like not even
In terms of literal calorie amount, but not nearly as much as the States.
Yeah, it's just there's just more options in the States for like food that is cheaper than homemade food.
The one thing I really wish the U.S. would bring up to Canada already is In-N-Out.
I'm curious what that's like.
In-N-Out.
Right? Like, there's probably. So, by the way, speaking of the hot dog thing and criminally cheap, I did recently read a thing where one of the co-founders of Costco had like a conversation with the current CEO, where the current CEO is looking to raise the price of the hot dogs. He literally said, "I will kill you."
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Quote unquote, if you raise the price of the effing hot dog, I will kill you.
Yeah, I can back this up. Well, it's on Snopes.
I too have seen this
and
article.
It is true, and it's because it was on Market Watch, Business Insider, Bloomberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, they ended up just like cutting costs more to reduce their losses.
Yeah.
Instead of raising the price, but it is.
It's a thing where it's like, I'm sure the hot dog they're selling at a significant loss, but I'm also sure that it's not.
Absolutely.
I'm sure it's not
the same
like
thing
making
with
a
the
huge dent.
rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rotisserie chicken is intentionally a loss leader because people.
Yeah, it's because people come in to buy this
buy
stuff.
Other shit.
Yeah. Like, if you can successfully get someone to come into your store, there is a high probability of them getting more shit.
Yeah.
That being said, I'm pretty.
They're not going to let anyone in unless they have a.
No, the cafeteria you can go in without.
No, that's what I'm saying. Next, they're going to do is change that.
The reason why the way they were able to keep the price at $1.50 was they stopped using Hebrew National and they built their own hot dog factory.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I mean, it wasn't at a loss when they first started.
Yeah, back in 1985.
Yeah, when $1.50 was like $3 or $4 in today's money.
Yeah. God, I hate those people that are like, you damn millennials, you're making like $18 an hour and you can't afford rent. I could buy a house and I was only making $3 an hour. And I'm like,
cost you less than a third of the price.
No, but it's also not that. Like, due to inflation, they were making closer to like $30 or $40 an hour. It's like, I too could afford a house on like a salary like that.
Good salary.
Like, what you're saying is true because it's true. But like $18 an hour isn't going to get you a house.
Not to mention some of the most hilariously high standards for their employees. Like you'll have minimum wage jobs that are like 6 years experience. No,
yeah, fuck.
How do I get 6 years of experience? You are an entry level position.
Yeah, no, it's the thing. It's like entry level position, unpaid internship, 6 years experience. Like,
wasn't there? I remember seeing like just like the 30-second preview of like a TEDx Or it was this guy at some conference saying like, yeah, when I'm job shopping, I like to just throw random words into the programming languages I claim to know. Sometimes I'll even throw Pokemon names in there just to see if if HR will catch it.
See if they know.
That's pretty
And there was
fun.
another one. There was another job in the tech sector that was asking for, like X years of experience working with coding language Y. And the guy a guy applied and was like, just so you know, I, designed coding language Y, and it's only been around for X minus 3 years. So how the fuck do you expect people to have that
eat
much
shit.
experience with it?
Hi, I created it. It's not that old.
Pretty much.
Fuck.
Um,
I guess
I've
that's true.
had-
Yeah, you can't have coding experience with a language. You can't have 5 years experience with a language that's
No,
only
it's
a year
because
old.
They update the new code that they're using, but they don't update the job requirements.
yeah.
That's all it is.
Is literally they do a find and replace and don't
Mhm.
actually read what the shit they're doing. Don't bother to spend.
I know what happens. I just think it's ridiculous.
No, I think what's ridiculous is 2 out of my most recent interviews, I have went there, started the interview, then they picked up my resume halfway through and said, "Oh, I haven't actually looked at this yet." And I went,
Why am I here?
"What? Why am I here?"
No, but
what?
like that happens.
Somebody
But
else.
why did I get picked then?
It means that they
Why
just
am
called
I
everyone
having
back.
people interview? They probably didn't.
I don't know.
Now, they probably had somebody else look at it, say it's approved, and
Yeah.
then they gave it to the manager, and the manager.
That too, that too. That also could be it.
And then
Another thing I remember was just like sometimes they just don't read the resume. If you make a single mistake in like the header and they have like a stack of 200 resumes, they're just not going to read it. Like it doesn't matter if you're overqualified for the position. It doesn't matter if you qualify.
I feel like with a lot of the automated systems nowadays, you could just put in lorem ipsum, and they probably wouldn't even notice all the buzzwords.
Got 'em.
I was
Oh, yeah.
gonna say, I'm
More
pretty
with-
sure
with
if you
some
just
buzzwords in it, yeah.
put enough metadata in. I remember seeing this as like a resume trick, like in like 2015, of take all of the buzzwords from the job application and put them on page like 8 of your resume in white font.
That's
Oh,
great.
Yeah.
Because then they're just gonna
Heard of that, too.
probably have programs that just scrape for those buzzwords.
Yeah. No one, the human can't see it, but
Something else that's I found interesting that I have had to like kind of adjust to in my time as doing resumes is references are totally gone,
oh yeah.
which is just interesting to me. Like I get it.
You know what? No,
but
that's
when
not
you
true. That's
look
not
at
always
it-
true. That's not always true. It depends
I
on.
will tell you right now, Isabel, that it is like against store policy for a lot of places to give you a reference.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no, that's true.
And it's because they can't say anything bad, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's no point in having references because no one can say anything bad.
I think that's the case for like large chains. You can still get like your friends and like previous coworkers to be your reference. Because I know there are
Get
certain.
anyone who's not affiliated with
Yeah.
Honestly, no. On its bare bones, a reference is actually shit. Anyone can make up anything by saying.
Yeah, no, but it's
"Yeah,
also
this
one of
is a
those
good
like
person."
if well no, but the thing is like if you have an internal reference, that's worth so much more than anything else.
Well, yes, but then you're talking about not a reference, but a foot in the
A
door.
recommendation.
A
Yeah, that's different.
recommendation
Yeah,
from
that's it. Anyways,
someone
I'll be right back.
inside. That's not a reference.
I just think it's funny how the environment has changed so much, and even so much in the past year. It is now companies are struggling. It is really hard for them because they get
find a
to get people. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
We-
I don't know if you have to deal with it in your field, but in like the entry level position field, it is a disaster for employers.
I was gonna
It
say
is
it's
not-
remarkable. I saw while driving to Sudbury a couple weeks back, or like a couple months back now, they had signing bonuses at Tim Hortons for like $2.5 grand.
Mhm.
Holy shit!
And-
Both because no one wants to work there and because they have so few people to work there in
Yep.
like place that's not heavily populated.
I
There's
also
places
think that people
that'll-
don't want to do stand like. Sorry, what did you call them? Initial jobs. Entry level.
positions.
Nobody wants to do entry level because it doesn't pay enough. So,
I
like-
mean, dude, you can say that, but it's gotten so much better than it used to be. When I first started, I was getting like what, $10 an hour. Now I'm getting 14, and it's going up again next year. Like,
You still be below the rate of inflation.
I think we are still below the rate of inflation, but I mean, I'm still impressed, at least compared to other places. Like again,
Yeah.
the U.S. is
Japan
But I mean,
English.
We would be, I believe somebody did the math, and
18.
if we'd be at about 18 if Dougie Doug and his cronies didn't get in and completely scrap. And also like the libs plan on the suggestion of 15 was 15 asterisks if that still makes sense with the rate of inflation at time of this plan being written.
Yeah.
We should probably start the session.
Yeah,
We do
probably.
need a recap, but I mean,
Wait, sorry. Here. I'll do a recap because I have notes. Ready?
Sure.
We join our group of fighters mid slap fest. Oh
Yeah.
god, oh no.
So recap. Beginning of
gee.
last session, we did more combat. We got some more coins. We fought a pit fiend and a bunch of things. Motorcycle room with a lot of pillars, like anti-motorcycle room with a lot of pillars. And then we went to the next floor. We got
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
yeah. The next floor, the 5th floor, probably the last floor. We ended up after much discussion, we ended up summoning, letting Nami summon a guy that is related to the weapon that she holds. So we ended up summoning the literal sun.
I do
read himself.
I do still think that Nami was the best choice because the two things we could have fought are Mark said were the easiest of the two.
Well, no,
There's one that many people had attached to their character and or weapon that was just a TPK. Like it was
I think
It was like, congrats, you don't get to play.
I was
Whereas
the
at
only-
least this one we have a chance.
no. I thought we determined Val was the safest, but not by much. At least it was
Not by
comparable.
much. Yeah.
It's safe, but either we fight Akuma or we fight your god.
Yeah, but like either of those things isn't that bad. Like it's not going to be worse than this. It's going to be about the
I
same.
mean, the god's definitely not that bad considering you literally killed his brother already.
Yeah. And then we have to fight Akuma later anyways, because that's just a part of Val's fucking story. So, like, I just thought it would be funny if we had to fight him 3 times in the campaign.
Hey, on the bright side, at least if we ever had to fight that paper boy, we now know his weakness.
Water.
Water.
That is true, we
Yeah.
do know. What was it? Maelstrom just wins.
Yeah, Maelstrom just obliterates his clones though. Just his
Yeah, his
like
clones.
Yeah,
his-
he
I-
is
okay.
still a formidable person.
I
imagine.
kind of doubt his strength is that high, though.
I can tell you his dex is.
Yeah, but isn't Maelstrom a strength save?
Yeah, Maelstrom's a strength save, but he's also a spellcaster.
Yeah. Anyways, that's
No.
that's the recap. We are currently mid-combat fighting the literal sun.
Yes, and it's the sun's turn.
Yeah, because we stopped at
And
the
if
top.
I remember correctly, Doug has made him angry. So,
Yeah. About that.
he's going to turn to Doug, and he's going to just swing his weapon.
Look, we can talk about this.
Does a 33 hit.
Guess he doesn't want to talk. Yes, it does hit.
33 hits. Perfect. Let me get my d10s.
Can I even pass that? Wait, I don't think I can.
You're 24 AC?
No, 26 right now. No, I
that's
don't think.
eight.
No, you're
Oh.
short. You're short.
Too short. Or one
Yeah.
short.
No, you're not one short. You're 2 short. Because if he matches it, he still wins.
Oh,
So
right.
I am
Yeah,
one
yeah.
sh- no. 8 plus 26 is 34. I'm just missing 1.
Oh.
And
I guess I did the math wrong.
I would have
No,
passed.
34 does. Yeah, 34
Yeah.
does save.
Oh.
You know he has multi attack.
No, yeah, I know. I
If-
don't care.
yeah.
Just hit me, man. Actually, well, yeah, just hit me.
I mean, Haru still has
hey,
heal, right?
That's not so bad.
What? Why do? How can I heal?
So
I thought you had
19
healed a
slashing
spell.
damage.
Okay.
Not so much of a spell, but as like. the
Well,
ability
do you have
to-
resistance to fire
Yeah.
damage?
Currently, with my weapon, I have resistance to everything. So yeah.
That's good because you just took 37 fire damage.
That's not the worst that you've taken.
Ain't that the greatest? No, I know, but he has multi attack.
Yeah.
Now he will be attacking again. What are you at? Are you bloodied?
Give me a sec. This is okay. I took 28.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say. There we go.
And minus 28.
I have...
No, I'm not bloodied
Not bloodied?
yet.
Okay.
Almost, not yet.
That's kind of amazing.
24 to hit.
Oh, yo, that misses, dude.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Poggers.
That was 8 plus 16.
Don't say that. Don't tell us.
You guys, I mean, considering I rolled a 33, you guys should.
Don't
know that
tell-
it's
shush.
Yeah,
extremely
33.
high.
That was my crit.
Yeah, but I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, exactly. The people with low AC, which is the people that aren't me.
I don't think
And
that can
he's
miss
going
me.
to he's going to use his movement.
I haven't opened my
to
character sheet yet.
Teleport.
Oh fuck! It's teleportation jutsu. Can't do
Yeah,
anything
over
about
to
that.
Nami. Though it's not just a teleport, it's extremely familiar in that he's essentially using the same teleportation that Haru uses with the explosion of light. So
Oh.
he comes down like a meteor on Nami. Can you make me?
Oh
next
no.
Oh Jesus Christ! I'm sorry. I would have
Yeah.
stopped him if I could. I can't stop a teleportation jutsu.
So,
Did you
anyways,
forget that I still have all of my HP?
yeah, you're.
Oh, you're good then. Okay,
I
you're
have
good.
105 HP.
Not
Yeah, okay,
wrong,
fucking
though.
thick ass wizard. Am I right?
I'm not
So
gonna
that's a
think.
failure.
Yeah. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be
You
heavy.
take-
I don't think he'll go down though.
Yeah.
So that's 27.
But also, his plus 16 means that he's 3 over to hitting me because I have a 15 AC.
49. So that's 68 radiant damage.
I resist it.
Nice.
Lucky
That was
you.
good.
68, so
Not even bloodied.
More like
34.
69.
Does he still have an attack? Okay, good.
No. He only has 2 attacks.
Does
He only has
have
2
to
attacks
teleport
because
that
he hits
far?
for lava damage with his attack. 10d10.
Wait, I'm wrong. I was looking at the wrong
Literally.
HP. I had actually, if I didn't resist, I would have gone down.
Oh, shit.
64.
Oh, well, there
I
you
was
go.
looking at the stat sheet. I clicked my
Oh,
character
yeah,
down.
that's true, because you have, like...
Apparently got smacked around a bit.
Yeah. But
Unfortunate.
At least I got resistance to radiant damage.
Yeah.
Ain't this fun? I can not reach.
What do you mean?
Let's see, what do we
You can summon your bike as bonus action.
Oh, you're right.
Also, everyone gets 10 HP at the start of the turn, remember?
Yes, if
Oh,
you're
no,
within 30 feet of this creature.
30 feet, yeah.
Oh, sick, nasty. I'm inside that radius. Okay.
I'm not. Well, I guess, is that count?
Um,
No,
Yeah, that's fine.
that's
yeah,
fine.
Plus 10, you say?
Yep,
Yeah.
plus 10.
Let's
Remember,
go.
I summoned this, not Haru. So it's
Mhm.
so
Okay.
water will destroy.
I can bonus action motorcyclette. And then.
Motorcyclette.
Honestly, yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Yeah.
Yeehaw.
I go in that direction.
I go in that direction.
Let's use up a
turn your-
bonus action.
Turn your motobicyclette the right way.
Yeah. It is now.
You had it the wrong way. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah,
you
for
can't
like
go
half a second.
sideways. You
No,
hacker.
you're right.
Dude, he's
Uh,
just he's drifting.
Yeah, drifting. The wheels turn. Like,
True.
they have a
There's
mechanism
no
underneath.
wheels. It
That-
floats.
Oh yeah, then you can go
There you
sideways.
go, so I can turn. I can turn the wheel.
He's drifting. Tokyo.
Exactly, I'm drifting.
Tokyo style.
In one direction, 90 degrees, always. Okay, so...
Anyway.
Okay, so that was my bonus action. Now I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him with the sword.
Ooh, the Shrike. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually,
Am I
Do you want to?
technically
Do you want to
fighting?
hear something? Do you want to hear something really sad? By the way, Max.
Yeah.
The Shrike has bonus damage against demons, and you didn't use it at all on the floor that was filled with demons.
Nice.
Okay. All right. You.
Way to just make him feel bad.
All right. You
This
know
is
what?
the fight where I want the whole party to feel bad, so that's fine by me.
Yeah.
I'm
You know
fine.
what?
I'm in a position to technically count as flanking for Douglas, right?
Yep. But also, he just has advantage on attacks while he's on a horse. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
he's mounted on something.
Double
Fair enough.
advantage. It doesn't work like that, but
It just turns back to
Double.
disadvantage.
The spear, the lance can be used in one hand if
Yes,
I'm-
you can have the lance and the sword equipped if you would
Oh
like.
fuck no, but fire's not good.
Fire and radiance both.
yeah, they both
Fire
heal
is-
him.
Fire is immune. Radiance is healing.
I'm actually
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm gonna use the sword. Yeah, I'll do the sword.
Bring the tank closer so I may hit him with my sword.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. I will attack him now.
Go for it.
26.
26 just hits.
Just hits, right? Oh my god, I remember. Alright.
I remember the pain.
17 damage.
Wait, no, the strike is. Wait, the strike is a versatile weapon.
Not versatile.
It's not a versatile weapon.
No.
Never mind.
it's just
Yeah,
one-handed.
then that's what he takes. Okay, first hit. 32.
That one hits.
Nice.
You almost rolled as high as him. Congratulations.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty.
That's a lot better. That's a lot better. And then I'll attack a third time with a 29. And
Good
I'll
job.
do 26 damage.
You did it. You hit 3 times. Congratulations.
And then yeah, does that anything special?
No, you
No,
just hit him 3 times. That's
yeah.
impressive with his AC being
That's
26.
That's true.
Oof.
Yeah, you're right. That is pretty impressive. I will action surge.
Go for it. You have not used that yet?
No,
thought
I
you used
haven't.
it. Nice.
No, I used the
Done.
strike. I used the multi-attack strike.
Oh, right.
last
You
time.
used the strike. Gotcha.
So I will do that and then attack again, and he takes crit.
That's a critical hit.
Crit. Yeah. Crit. That is what it is.
32. That's
Yeah,
a little
32.
bit more than 28.
Yeah. Well, I rolled subpar. It's cool.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. All right.
Don't call the
Another
fire
time.
department.
Fuck. 24
That
misses. All right. Last hit. Fuck.
Missed.
Well, that's okay. I guess.
Hey, 4
It's
out
my
of
turn.
6 is pretty good against a 26.
True.
Like, that's pretty good. Haru, it is your turn.
That I'll tab real quick. Plus 10. Wha. Yeah, I feel slightly uplifted. How nice. I'm pretty sure I just have freaking all his dust equipped or whatever it was called.
Yes. you do.
Yeah, Eyes of Death. That's what it's called, not the.
All his deaths is the attack. It
Yeah,
wipes
it's
everything
the
out.
murder everyone.
The most useless ability in this
Jesus.
map.
Nice. I mean, I could kill everyone.
Thing is, it has a.
Wait,
How
the
high
strike
Appreciate
here
not.
says the strike here says it has 3d10. Did you not make it a long sword? It has versatile.
Maybe it does have versatile. I thought that I made it a short sword.
I have it listed 3d8, 3d10, but it's up to you.
Make it 3d10, but it is meant to be a one-handed weapon.
Okay, sure, that
I'm
works.
sideways because was knocked down last round, right?
Yeah, no, it's not that you were knocked down, it's that you almost fucking died.
Right.
Yeah, so
And I got
you'll be
healed,
up.
but I have not stood up yet.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I'm at 40. I was healed back up 48.
Yes.
Yeah, because it was Eldritch. Yeah,
And you'll
an
get
Eldritch
healed 10 more because of the beast.
Because you are actually conscious.
I don't remember who I've Eldritch
I-
healed, by the way.
I think you've pretty much hit everyone except for maybe Doug. Because Haru's been down. And Nami
Yeah.
probably hasn't been healed by it either. But you
Yeah, no, I
almost
have
went
Eldritch
down
Shield
on the
listed
first round
as
of
down.
combat, Izzy, so I know that you used it on yourself.
Yeah. It's been 2 weeks, so yeah.
It's
Yeah, because I also popped my death ward and then
Mhm.
got healed. I think that's what happened. I don't know if I've actually gone down yet.
Oh yeah, I don't have a death ward.
Also
sorry.
might have happened. Doug still has his, doesn't he, or does he not?
My
Doug
what?
does have his.
Yeah.
His death
Probably.
ward.
What?
Yeah, your death ward. You should have it.
Oh yeah. No, I
Yeah.
do. 100%.
We made a comment about it because I rolled the 2 attacks and one of them was a critical hit. So he
Oh,
would have
yeah,
died
yeah.
because it would have been a critical hit, bringing him
But
to 1
then-
on the death ward, and
nope.
the second attack would have knocked him down.
So anyways, in terms of attacks, I will do an attack.
Sure. You do not
In terms
hit.
of money, we
Nope.
have no money.
In terms of attacks, I have no attacks.
Douglas still has the black coin.
I do have the black
Yes.
coin if needed be.
So 6 and 8 on 2d20.
Oh, sorry, Doug. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw? You ended your turn within 10 feet of him.
Yes, I did.
So the save. Do you have
boy.
advantage?
What kind of thing is it?
It's a con save.
It's
Just a
just like
spell.
a random. No, the note's 15.
Okay, so that's 20 radiant damage.
Huh.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
Anyways, guess I will make the same mistake he did. I don't have any sort of multi-attack, I don't believe, right now. So I'm just gonna run away.
So he's going to use a reaction to attack you.
He can't. I
You
still have
didn't hit him.
mobile, don't I? I don't have to hit him.
What?
You don't have to hit for mobile to work.
That's
You just have
fucking
to.
Stupid.
I just have to attack him.
Okay.
It just means that you're flailing around enough that they can't quite keep track of where you are.
Cool.
When you make a melee attack, you don't draw opportunity attacks, whether you hit or not.
At the end of your turn, he's going to use one of his legendary reactions to fireball you.
Oh, nice.
That's not a spell.
It is a spell.
It is a spell.
Yep.
You could counter it.
it's 6th level.
I'm
You
gonna
didn't have to
counter
say that.
6th
I'm
level.
not going to
True.
be mean.
If it's at 6th level, I would recommend just rolling for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll it.
So just cast a
Sure, go for
3rd
it.
level counter spell and then roll for it.
So like a 3rd level counter spell, and yeah.
Because like upcasting it doesn't do anything unless you have a 6th
Yeah,
level
'cause
slot.
it's just an intelligence check, right? Because that's your spellcasting.
21.
A counter.
You don't add. Oh well, this isn't with proficiency. Never mind.
Yeah.
Good. I was like,
Oh,
you
that's
don't add
just
proficiency on
intelligence.
it.
I'm pretty sure you don't.
This is not
'Cause it's-
proficiency.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just
5 is
intelligence.
just thick.
Yeah, you counter it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I was only a legendary action though, so it.
Oh,
I
it's your
mean,
turn.
it saved a lot.
I don't say.
It's 6th
Might
level
have saved
fireball.
Arana.
Yeah,
But
what-
yeah,
is it wrong?
I
yeah.
would like to stand up.
You are allowed to do that for half of your movement, and make sure you heal 10.
Yep. Okay. I think I was smart and tracked what spells I've already used. I think I've used up both of mine already.
You have 3.
You do have 3.
Also, I haven't used
That's
any.
how Warlock works. I
I haven't used any spells since we came onto this floor.
Wait. Then how do they have death wards?
I did mass.
what do you-
Was that on
what do you-
previous
what
floor?
do you-
I think
If you
we
did it on the previous floor, right. I probably said that the long rest isn't 8 hours long.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
done.
it's just an instant refresh.
Yeah. Just why I had it for like most of the actual floors.
I mean, you also just didn't go down, so like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've used. Why? This is the one table I don't have chat timestamps on. God damn it! Can that? How I wish I could just set universal settings between tables.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, so many things would be different. Okay,
He's angry.
so scrolling back, I've cast Quasar and Mass Healing Word. Although since I went
Sounds
down,
alright.
I don't have the AC boost anymore.
Correct.
So
Oof, owie.
my AC's back to 21.
Nice.
21.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
It's always 21. It always goes back to 21. We know this.
And he's just so mobile that
Yeah,
none
he
of
teleports. He
my
doesn't even walk.
He does walk sometimes.
Oh, does
Sometimes.
he? Okay.
Yeah, he's moved. But I mean, when he has other options, he's gonna use them.
Haha.
Yeah.
no, that would be too cheesy, and you definitely wouldn't allow it to happen.
I mean, you have to ask to know that for sure.
Could I cast haste on the enemy and then immediately drop concentration?
Haste specifically says ally.
It says willing creature.
So
He's not willing.
He's still a willing creature.
Either way, that just doesn't check out. Like, it's not me being a dick about making a dumb decision. It's just how the game works.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
What would that accomplish, anyways?
oh, it stuns him
mean,
for a
he
turn.
it would shut him down for
Pretty
my
brutal.
turn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
You
gonna
literally
say,
can't
haste
do
is
anything.
real mean.
oh, right, because you're lethargic after or whatever.
I mean, you could also just cast slow.
Yeah,
Of
but
course,
he's gonna
That would
save.
have to get through his saving throw.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have any weak saving throws.
Mad lad.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah.
I guess. But no, the freaking battlefield's too spread out for Beacon of Hope to be useful either.
Ooh.
If we were in a more confined space, it would be really good, but not in a fucking 40 by 40.
No, but it's not too bad still, because you can walk around. Also, your healing
Yeah,
is
I
touch
know.
range, anyways, right?
If you were in
Hmm?
more of a compact.
Isn't
space.
your healing touch space? Touch mostly?
Except for mass healing. And it's any healing, not healing I. But you've also already healing blasted everybody.
Yeah, but I have
And
additional heal. Okay, you know what? Question.
It'd be the wisdom
Yes,
saves
Izzy?
and the death saves, but we're too spread apart.
Fair enough. Oh, yeah. The question is specifically if Beacon of Hope would max life transference.
Yeah.
The
Absolutely.
maximum number of hit points from any healing received.
So does that mean I would take
Oh
max?
no, actually, that would entirely not work because there is no, like, the maximum healing that spell does is always the maximum, because the way that spell works is you injure yourself to heal for an amount.
Yeah. So my
There's
question was basically,
there's
would
no
it deal me
die
the
roll for
maximum
healing.
damage?
No.
I don't think you healed me a spell on this floor.
I'm pretty sure that you've not been healed.
And Nami.
Nami hasn't been healed.
And I think that's it.
And that's it.
I think.
Yeah, you did it on the 3, Arana, me, and Val.
I'm still at like.
See, if I
over-
had, like the slow fireball you ram into people, but it wasn't fire, that would be useful. But like
That's true.
fucking wrecking ball, I could, because
Trying to hold a concentration spell against this guy doesn't seem like the easiest thing on the planet.
I mean,
Yeah.
probably true.
He'll target you
Yeah.
probably.
there's nothing for me to awaken. Meteor Swarm is just not worth it.
You literally can't cast that spell without hitting your teammates.
You can target. Yeah.
Yeah.
40-foot radius.
40-foot radius?
I'm pretty sure it's that massive.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
God,
It's supposed to be.
30.
It's supposed to be a city leveler.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be hitting things, dude.
Yeah, it's 40.
Yeah,
it's
it's
four different
4
40-foot
40-foot
radius
radius
spheres.
spheres.
Oh my god.
You can only
They
take
can be
damage from one
centered
though.
on the same spot. They just don't overlap damage.
Yeah, like meteor swarm.
It is meteor swarm.
Hmm.
It is Meteor
We
Swarm.
were
That's what
talking about Meteor Swarm.
Meteor Swarm.
Oh. Right.
Got him.
So many fire-based spell.
You took the Sunwalker weapon. What do you?
You know, I guess
expect?
that is like the unlocking thing about this one is that even though he's about the same toughness as like Akuma
You
doesn't
guys
heal.
You guys are literally wielding the same weapon.
I know.
You have his weapon.
I
Like-
know. But even without the bonus spells from that, like the only other two non-radiant or like, I could
Fun
try.
fact, the
zapping
reason some
him
of the most
with-
powerful creatures in this world are Sunwalkers and have resistance and immunity to fire is because it's the most damaging spell type in the game.
That makes sense.
Good thing I changed all my spells to lightning.
Yeah.
Got him.
Doug
I
just
like
doesn't
my
usually do
bird.
fire damage. He just does damage.
Yeah, you just ended up choosing one of the other fire damage weapons. There was what, like two
Yeah.
of them, I think.
Could I cast fire shield, which is dumb because I want the one that the fire shield that gives me fire resistance?
Yeah,
Yeah, ice shield.
that's how Fire Shield works.
Although wait, is it?
The spell.
No,
Fire
you're
Shield-
right. The cold shield gives cold damage. That would actually help.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's the one's good against the other opposites.
Fire Shield not only incorporates what you think it would incorporate in giving you a shield made of fire, but it also gives you a shield made of the opposite of fire for some reason,
For some reason.
and it's still called Fire Shield.
It's fine. Don't think
Fire
about
and
it.
Yeah,
ice
it
shield.
should have been called fire/ice shield.
Or just
whatever.
elemental shield, but then like
That's
The
also-
dance of
yeah.
fire and ice. the
I'm
Boreal
not
Valley.
gonna lie to you. I don't know why it's not Elemental Shield and let you get resistance to any of them, because honestly, Fire and Cold are the only two really good ones anyway.
yeah, I was gonna say
Like,
like it would give it more versatility, but it doesn't seem like it would be busted because of that.
Yeah.
I would like the cold one for the flame resistance.
yeah, sure. So you cast Fire Shield to get an Ice Shield. Got it.
Got it. Nice.
Got it.
Why do you still have to use a bit of phosphorus or a firefly?
Because
Can you explain that?
it's
to
because
me?
it's called Fire Shield. Anyways,
Oh shit!
It's man, I couldn't tell you.
oh yeah, the bag
Which
here
is,
was a
again,
fucking.
weird.
Listen, lightning,
Since dice
lightning bolt
spells-
needs an inert plastic rod that can carry an electric charge, and then a piece of cloth that can cause static.
So how does phosphorus or a firefly give you a cold shield?
Don't think about it. It doesn't matter. We don't have those things anyways. We have casting implements.
Mark.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's called magic.
Exactly,
Got a
like
point.
dropping a house on somebody with magic.
Yeah.
But like actually though.
What?
Got
10 bludgeoning damage, I think?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't have any bonus action cantrips, and I'm too far away to do anything useful.
Cool.
Hold your action.
You hug the angel. He
Yeah.
can't hold his action. He casts the spell.
Oh, right. Hug the angel.
Nami, it is your turn.
What the fuck do I do? I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, a fire and a fireplace, I guess. A wall, a celestial wall and a fireplace. I could walk. Of course,
It
I
doesn't
have to
like
get
loop
out of-
around, does it?
Like
Doesn't
Pac-Man?
Loop around. Yeah, like Pac-Man style.
No. It's
Okay.
it's a literal barrier. You can't walk past the yellow part.
If I move away, he's definitely gonna do like an opportunity attack, and I don't want to get anywhere closer to Val.
Do you have a Misty Step?
I have Dimension Door.
Yeah. I was like Misty
That's a
Step is the
big
bonus
spell
action
slot to
one.
get away.
I should really. I don't know why I don't prepare Misty Step. I just do it. It's a bonus action. I don't have bonus action spells.
Yeah. Do you have touch spells? You could just touch spell. Just hit him with Booker. Melee attack with
She
a book.
has a weapon
Yeah,
that will
I
do
have
a
the
lot
weapon.
of damage if it connects.
Wait.
If it connects.
Yo.
So
Connect 4.
nat 20
Over
it.
his face.
The nat 20 doesn't do much, really. It just
Yeah.
increases the damage by a d4.
Yeah, but it's a guaranteed hit.
It's true. Her to hit's not bad. It's using her intelligence.
You could probably do it.
Oh, then that's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Fine, I'll
Hello?
do it.
Smack him.
I'll do the smack.
Stab.
So, what is the stats you gave it again? Because I forgot.
It's just a dagger that uses your intelligence, so it's 1d4 piercing damage plus intelligence, and then it gets 1 point of extra damage per missing HP that you have.
And so I just do an intelligence roll because +5.
Well, proficiency as well.
With proficiency. You are proficient in it.
So it's intelligence plus
Yeah, so it's going to be like...
I'll just do
plus
a saving
9?
throw. Just
Oh,
a
plus
saving
plus 3. Plus
throw.
3. Yeah,
a
there's
plus
going to be
3
plus 3
dagger.
because it's a plus 3 weapon.
Yeah.
A +3 weapon.
Yeah.
And then
So it's going to be
+5.
what, a plus 12, I think, in total? Because it'll be 5 from your intelligence, 4 from your proficiency, and 3 from the weapon.
D 20.
20
1d20
plus
plus 12. Yeah.
Yep.
30.
Ooh.
Oh,
That hits.
let's go.
So
Alright.
feel free to roll that d4 and then tell me how much HP you're missing because that's the number that matters.
Oh, I see.
Nice.
Wow! Hey, good on you.
Oh my
That's
God.
maximum dagger damage.
All right. I'm gonna. So I have 40 HP. So that would be 65. The answer-
65?
Oh my
So 74 points of damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
You just swing this dagger and it just you don't know what it is, but it just seeks his heart and gets right under his plate, and you see the blood run down your dagger as you just nail him directly, and he looks pissed.
I'm gonna regret this.
Regret
He's
nothing.
gonna fucking kill me.
oh my god.
Goodness luck. It was an accident.
Oh god. I didn't think a dagger could do that much
It
damage.
slipped
Just
out of my
playing,
hands.
right?
Oh,
We're just
ah,
playing.
haha, it's just a prank, bro.
It's just a
If you
prank,
really want
bro.
beginner's luck in this fight, just look at the bet here with his 2 nat 20s in a row.
Honestly, yeah.
That's true. The Bayer did really well. Too bad that this character knows.
I mean,
to full magic.
Yeah.
Should I just walk away and hope and pray?
Back
Man's
up.
gonna smite you down
Well,
real fucking fast.
I
if you
think
walk away.
no, but the thing is, if you walk away, it takes his reaction. He has more than one reaction. It takes.
Yes, he has. You've seen him use up to 3.
And
Um,
also, he's gonna be his turn anyways.
Yeah, so I don't think it's worth taking that from him.
Yeah.
And like giving him the free hit. You're gonna get hit anyways. You may as well take the hit later.
And if I get that hit and live, I can do more damage with this.
Yeah, you
Your
can.
turn's over.
Yeah.
Cool. So at the end of your turn, I need everyone within 20 feet of him to
Oh,
make
yeah,
a Constitution saving throw, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw for the Radiant Aura.
Yeah. So 2 con saves.
Yep.
This one's for the first thing you said.
Yep, for the Radiant Aura. So you only take 10 Radiant damage, and then the second one you failed.
Die.
And then Doug, I need a con save from you as well. So you actually do fail as well because
Oh
this
my
isn't
God.
this isn't the low DC Radiant Aura. This is an actual blast of magic. So
fucking sad.
Magic.
he flash but it's not a spell.
Damn
He flash bangs you both. You're both blinded.
Oh no.
Okay, that's not the
Flash
worst.
out.
You didn't take damage, so this.
Flash out.
No, but we're blinded. That's kind of bad.
Yeah,
Flash
he
out.
I don't know,
basically-
man. Sounds like
he
you're
gets-
just being a weak.
Really shimmery, and then a blast of light and sound completely stuns you guys.
Where's-
And then Tien uses his solar flare.
Oh my
It is
god, I
your
can
turn
soul
now.
cage him.
You don't know if
Is it
that's
not?
true.
I'm gonna try.
Might as well try eventually.
It is your turn, Val.
Since he's not real, he might not have a soul.
Yeah,
He might
That's
also
true.
not be a humanoid.
Oh,
Why are you
shit.
getting? Why are you getting close to him?
because I can actually reasonably hit him with my sword.
Why not
Oh,
shoot him?
true. You've got the general sword, right?
Yeah, it ignores his
Maybe.
armor.
Yeah, make an attack. You basically, it's still decent AC, but it's not like.
Oh wait, also before that, let me re-roll the gun. I might do the gun instead. No, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm just gonna roll from the gun because it has the same thing.
Sure.
You had advantage. Kind of.
15 No, you can't give flanking because you're blind.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, but also, does a 15 hit?
15 doesn't hit him.
What's his
I
dex?
think-
I guess his dex is higher than 5?
His
Wait,
X is plus 10.
Ah!
But that's
Mark.
actually not it. I'm actually not adding his dex bonus to his AC. I'm adding another AC bonus that he has that's giving him more than.
Mark,
Prize.
What's up?
I know it's not gonna do much, but can I at least do the attack roll again because I was flanking? See if I could get another D4.
Yeah, sure. Roll one more attack. See if you get the crit for flanking. I mean, I doubt it, but who knows?
Oh,
Look
well.
at that. Didn't even hit him.
I was very hopeful. that-
But yeah,
I realized that
unfortunately-
15 was a 2.
Yeah, unfortunately, you don't hit with the General's Cutlass. You had all the reason to hit. His AC was only 16.
I rolled a 2.
And you miss.
Fired.
only one more than an auto fail.
He looks at the blade though, and he's pretty impressed with the craftsmanship. Like,
I will.
That's a nice blade.
I don't know if he'll hit me. He's a dumbass. I don't know if he'll hit me.
Who's a dumbass?
He
He's
is
not a dumbass. He's just very what's the word?
arrogant.
Yeah, arrogant.
So like I feel like if I move away, he won't necessarily hit me. Because I haven't done anything.
Mark did just say he's looking at the craftsmanship of the sword.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
he's impressed with the sword that you just used on him.
I'll move over here.
Sure.
The attack
Oh wait, no wait, but he hurts me when I'm standing near him, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he does. It's a con save too.
Let me.
At least he got 10 HP at the start of
Yeah, sorry, I need to gain my 10 HP at the top of the thing. And I'll roll the con save.
Okay,
Damn it!
that's a fail. You take 20 radiant damage.
Fuck. Not worth.
Technically, just 10.
Okay.
Take.
So it is his turn, and he's actually putting his weapon away. So the holster for his weapon, because it's like a weird crescent blade, is actually on the back of his shoulders. It's like becomes like a kind of sun disc over his head, and he cracks his knuckles, and he's going to unleash a punch into Nami.
That's
This isn't just any punch. This dude is basically
One punch?
throwing a meteor at you at point blank range.
Falcon punch.
He has advantage because you're blind, and he's going to roll a natural 20.
Nami fucking dies.
While
so
I
long as she
roll
doesn't
all of the
straight up
damage
die.
dice,
I can.
While I roll all the damage dice, can you guys quickly give me a eulogy for Nam? He's fucking gone unless I roll like absolute dog shit.
Does Nami have a death ward? She doesn't. She does right now. No.
No,
Okay.
it's Doug, me, and you. Who
Yeah.
got it. You specifically death warded the frontliners.
I did. I'm
And
sorry.
yourself.
Well, I mean, of course, and myself.
Yeah. But also,
There once was a jellyfish named Nami. She died.
the end. And then
Uh,
there's Nami. She's dead.
Look, I'm not even halfway through the dice, and I've actually already rolled 79. Do we want to keep rolling the dice?
Yes,
That doesn't
I
kill
know.
Nami, right? It downs
I'm
Nami.
not even halfway done.
Just keep going.
I just want to see how big the number is, honestly. The only reason. I know I'm dead.
Although, to be fair, if we wanted to just see the number, you could just type it and roll 20.
94. Yeah, but I've already started.
Where's
rolling
the
it,
fun in
and I
that?
roll.
Yeah, but you can always just roll the remaining.
Just like if you want to know the number, it's meteor swarm.
Yeah.
But he crit.
I was gonna say you said it's it's like a meteor. That's kind of what I assumed.
Like it's not full meteor swarm. It's not 40d6. It's 15. But I am rolling 30d6.
30, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Because
that's
crit.
112.
Yeah, it definitely kills me.
Hey man, if I could, I would do something like if I could black coin you, like to save your life, I would. I don't know if that's.
It's
how
not
it
a
works,
reaction.
so-
It's an action.
Yeah.
Oh, the black coins in action. I thought you said it was any time.
Yeah, it's any time, but it is an action. 192. I rolled
Yeah,
so
I think-
hot over
think-
a lot of those dice.
If
The first,
only Nami was at full
literally the
health.
first
Yeah.
2 rounds of dice, I rolled only one that wasn't a 6.
Oh yeah, I guess
So-
if Nami was at full health, it wouldn't have killed her.
But he
She's
just-
not dead because she still has some HP, right? Right now.
No, it's enough.
No. Jay,
What do you
she's
mean? She
fucking
doesn't have
gone.
over a 90 HP.
If she was full health, she actually would have lived.
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah.
She is 100 and something.
Five.
She would have been.
And
in the
She needed to have
Anyway,
only
um,
taken like 10 damage for this to
But
have
yeah,
not killed
so
her.
This dude just
But
swings.
bet here,
Wait,
max
what's
HP.
the damage type?
It is bludgeoning and fire.
Oh.
Nah,
Do you have-
don't resist either.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I only resist radiant and poison.
But yeah, he just levels this punch at her that completely just
The
vaporizes
jellyfish
her.
splats against the wall.
Yeah, just.
Oh.
Splat, all the juices, all the water.
Ugh.
He laughs, turns around, and that's the end of his turn.
I haven't. Oh, I guess that is the one attack he did.
Also,
Oh,
That
no, the
actually
angel.
isn't dead.
oh, that is
Yay!
it.
No, it just doesn't have anyone commanding it anymore. It's just
Oh god, it's gonna
They're not
attack with
concentrating.
radiant now.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Wait, I thought you said once I died, that all my summons go down.
actually yeah. That is how
Yeah,
how I have
you
it
said
listed
it.
on Fold's ability
Yeah.
sheet.
It's
I thought
gone.
That Fold's things kept. Oh no. Okay, never mind. I remember why.
Yeah.
Um.
All is just special.
But yeah, so
I'll see back up.
Nami's fucking gone, and he turns around to you two. Oh, sorry, Nami. Also, you are moved back 60 feet.
It doesn't matter.
Against the
It
wall.
doesn't
That's why
matter.
it splats so far. I guess maybe the splat's just 60 feet wide.
Just completely shotguns Nami across the fucking wall. Anyway, Doug, it's your turn. This dude just fucking killed Nami. One hit. But he is unarmed.
One punch!
Take his weapon.
It's literally attached to his shoulders.
Damn. Take it anyway.
Take it anyway.
Alright, my bad.
Take his shoulders.
And his kneecaps. Break
Okay.
his kneecaps. Take
Can I make some sort of
That, by the way,
arcane check?
that just so you know, that was the alternative to just giving him Meteor Swarm.
I think that's
Yeah.
preferable.
I was gonna give him Meteor Swarm, but I'm like,
Just the
No.
arena's way too small.
no, it's not even that. Even if the arena was really big, he can still probably hit everyone.
Yeah.
And
I think this is
only, like,
preferable.
only 2 of you stand a chance at surviving a Meteor Swarm strike.
Me and Douglas.
Not you.
Nah.
It's 40 d6, dude. It's brutal.
Well,
I don't think.
depends.
And-
If it's a bad roll, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if it's bad rolls, we can survive anything.
Rolls and
Can I
True,
make some
true.
sort of Arcana check or insight check on the coin to see if that would, by chance, bring KO'd characters back? No, eh?
I
Oh, the black
will
one?
not let you make that roll.
Okay.
You have no idea how this black.
Who has?
No, I have
Yeah,
no
Doug has
idea.
it.
Huh?
Doug has it.
Yeah, I have it.
It's a good
I'm
thing now he
still-
doesn't have it anymore.
I'm still standing. I'm still okay for now. So
How are you at? How...
I'm at 75 of 130.
Maybe I should just heal you up, just cause like that was a lot of
But
damage.
just cause of that.
Because that would
Plus
still
he
kill
one
you.
KO'd.
Oh,
yeah.
don't. I'm not that mean. That's not even a rechargeable ability.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that mean.
I just
I'm not
assumed
that
it had recharge.
Yeah, same.
Absolutely.
I thought he
not.
could do it again at some point.
If I were to give it recharge, it would be recharge 100 on a D100 because there's no way I would let him throw that at you guys more than once because it's basically a death sentence for
KO.
anyone.
The funny thing is I would actually give it like a recharge 10 against this party
10?
specifically because we like can death war. Anyways, um
Anyways, okay, so, well,
we have that meta knowledge so I don't have to heal you up anymore.
he definitely did damage to
he
someone
hits
that
hard
wasn't me.
He
still.
does.
I was
At
gonna
this turn.
say.
And so I guess I'll attack him with the
Yeah,
sword.
go
Because
for
that's
it.
all I could do. I'm sorry, Nami, I can't avenge you.
I wish I could
more
give you
than
my sword.
this.
It would be so much more efficient in your hands.
I'm blind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
So you have
happened?
disadvantage on all of your attack rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do I roll straight because I
Yeah,
am
roll
mounted?
straight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Straight. Nice.
So 21. So he's going to use a reaction to disarm you.
With
And
the
you were
24?
dying.
Yeah.
Oh.
When he's unarmed, he can use a reaction to disarm you if you miss him with an attack. So
He's
you
unarmed.
were
Oh
disarmed.
no!
No.
Oh, it's just an
he-
auto disarm. Oh.
Yep.
I'm gonna go put my dish away. Good luck.
He isn't holding it though. It's just on the ground behind him. So essentially, it is now in this square. I will
Yeah.
draw it for you.
Shit.
Well,
This is
Can
gonna be curious
I
if he disarms me.
pick up, or sorry, can I reach for my second weapon?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, okay,
I mean,
I'll
it's just what, an item interaction to swap weapons.
I think
To
so.
draw a weapon, especially.
All right, I will.
Yeah, very specifically to draw a weapon because if you just discard a weapon, it's free, so you can
Yeah,
pull a different one out.
I'll.
But if you
pick
want to
out-
stow it, it's probably
pick out
something.
the beak of rebirth, and it's not
Yep.
on fire, of course.
Nope.
So no need to worry about that. And I'll try to stab him.
Sure.
Let me stab.
So here's my dilemma. He has more than one reaction. Should I just be really mean to Doug and disarm him again?
I mean,
Would he do it in character?
Disarming the fighter is
I think rules wise, he even though he has more than one reaction, he can't take more than one reaction a turn. So I'm not gonna let him use his reaction on him.
Yeah,
this
fair
turn
enough.
again. But you don't hit him.
As a legend.
Nah, I don't
Anyways,
hit
as
him.
a
Okay.
legendary action, he's gonna disarm Douglas.
This is a legendary action.
Anyways, I started blasting.
Last attack.
Last attack for the. Oh my god, I can't believe.
You get
Okay, so I miss all three.
You hit 3 times and then you
I
miss.
have a bonus action because he obliterated somebody. Well, he hit somebody near, not near me, but he hit somebody
Yep.
on his
Yep.
turn.
He
So I
attacked
get a
someone other
bonus
than you.
action hit
He attacked someone who existed at one point. You're
at some
correct.
point in time. Yeah, so
Oh,
I
yeah, he's
will
a-
unwavering mark attack him.
Sure.
And it's the same to hit. So just take my weapon away. It's fine. Just
Please.
throw it away.
Let's
It's 2 reactions.
No. So when he made the first attack and I disarmed him, I was debating when that second attack missed, pulling another reaction to disarm him again. But I elected that he can only use one reaction per turn. But then Doug went on to miss
Roll a
every
5, a
attack
3,
anyway.
a 6, and a 9.
yeah.
I like to imagine that he was ready and he disarmed the first attack and then he dodged the second attack and then he just kind of lethargically moved away from the third attack and then your fourth attack just missed and he didn't even move.
He was just like,
It's unfortunate.
do
Um,
you wanna
That's unfortunate.
Do you need some
Not-
water?
Okay, well, I'm just gonna descend off my mount, walk
Sure.
around, and just pick up the weapon.
Sure.
Wait, but you're blind. Can you see it on the ground?
Oh, you're blind,
blind.
buddy.
Hey,
There's
you
no way.
especially
you wanna
especially
tell
miss
me-
all those
you
attacks.
want to lead the blind where?
Hey, Doug, it's over there. Is that okay? Can I do that?
Wait, how many feet? 30 feet? 20 feet?
No, it's right. It's right. It's
Make
right.
a perception check with advantage.
All right.
It's just bend down. It's right.
Just
Fuck
go
it,
there.
Here.
Yeah.
Doug,
With
please.
advantage. 14? Yeah, that's fine. You found it.
Doug,
Like
Doug.
you didn't even get her she didn't help you. What really helped you was that you tripped over it.
Yeah.
When
yeah,
you were
yeah.
over there, you stepped on it.
Anyways.
You went, "Aha!"
You're gonna remember that all of this happened in the span of 6
Yeah,
seconds.
what I will do is I will drop the spear,
You'll drop the spear in its
pick
place.
up the sword. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. And then at the end of your turn, he is going to make some fist attacks. One
also
against
take
Val and one against Doug.
Take
No.
the damage
I
of
didn't
the
think he would punch
AoE.
Val.
Oh, also, yes, you need to make a con save for the Radiant Aura.
I know I'm blind. Does that really even matter?
The Radiant Aura is not actually light damage damaging you.
Not
It
light?
is sheer radiant energy coming off
Radiation.
of his form.
You're
Oh, wait,
you're getting a you're getting a
So just
real
10.
bad sunburn.
So Val, that's a 21 to hit.
Uh-huh.
Cool. So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I think this is where we die.
That's okay.
So you fail. You're
Should've
stunned.
broke the coin.
Fuck.
As he stunning strikes you. You also take 7 plus 9, so 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I'm still up.
And then against Doug,
It has advantage.
this is advantage because you're blind. So yeah, it's a 29.
Yes, that. Would you wait? Let me read. Let me read if I need sight for this.
Forwarding maneuver.
An attack you can see.
Yeah, probably. Let me just read. Because if it doesn't, then it doesn't.
What's the blinded
If you
effect? I feel
or
like
a creature you can see,
Blind
or a
says
creature
you-
you can see.
A blinded creature can't see and automatically fails ability checks that requires sight. But I want to see if the ability requires sight. It would say something like
Forwarding
an attack
maneuver
you can
doesn't
see.
seem to require sight.
Sure.
It only requires sight if you're going to use it with someone
is
else.
hit. Yeah, if you are a creature you can see. If you or a creature you can see within 5 feet, but
Yeah.
it's not a creature. Or like I'm not doing it for somebody else.
Yeah,
I'm
you could
doing
block it for
myself.
you.
Doesn't make any sense.
You
Go
can
ahead.
All right, I will try. So slash 1d8. What did you say it was a
It's a 29 to hit.
29? I pass it.
Yeah, it's 30. Good job. His fist attack does not hit you. That's
I'd
funny.
like to
'cause he
think
was-
Doug just like
he was
trips
gonna
over the
smite on a
sword.
hit, too.
He just
Yeah,
trips
he
over the
just-
sword and just happens to whack it with his fucking the weapon he just picked up.
Whack!
No, he threw the lance away, so it just like blocked the punch when it was coming in on him. Okay, well that's the end of your turn. So Haru, it's your turn.
How far is it to go over there? That's not too far.
Not for your absurd fucking movement speed.
Yeah,
No.
I was gonna say that's like half my movement speed without dashing as well. Oh, did I close my fucking character sheet? I think I did.
Oops.
Big dum dum. Okay. Anyways, gotta do the swing swang.
Yep. Yes.
I did do the swing swang. Kabam. Kabam.
Fucking hell, 83.
That's some high rolling.
And that's all for your turn? Oh, sorry, you're gonna run away like a baby? Got it.
I mean, why would he stand near it?
Well, he did just explode Nami, so literally obliterated her.
Aran, it is your turn.
He's literally the one punch man. He just one punch Nami.
Gets multiple beams now, right?
For what?
Pulsar.
Got 3.
Yeah, it's 3.
Okay. He's not at
Wait,
any
did you just do
disadvantage, is it?
Hmm?
Is he at disadvantage for any reason?
No.
Okay.
Nope. Nope.
Another 18.
Nope.
No, even worse.
That's a plus 11.
I
Like,
I'm
Dude, I
so
feel you.
sorry.
I feel you.
Plus 11 is not even close to a 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With
when
26 AC.
But still.
it is literally a 25% chance.
So the next one will hit if you roll the
Yeah.
fourth one. Statistically, the fourth one would hit.
I roll it now.
This is
No, it didn't.
Wait, no,
Okay.
that's not how this. No, Not fair.
And that's all for your turn?
Roll 20 must be.
20 must be rigged.
Yeah, because I think we've used up all the charges on the double cantrip bracers, and they're not even here anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Cool. So he's going to...
Kick my teeth in, right?
That was his plan. He's going to use his legendary action to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He just walks right over to you.
Is
Oh, you
Doug still blind?
can't see.
Doug is still blind.
Did he ever save?
I think Doug can make
no,
the
he
attack of
didn't
opportunity, but like,
There wasn't a save.
Oh no.
oh,
Not Val. Opportunity stick.
Wait.
oh wait, I can make an opportunity attack. I'm holding a cutlass and everything.
Yeah, go for it.
You're like actually reasonable for this.
I mean, Doug can also make it. No, he can't make it. He
Doug
used his
is
reaction.
blind.
Doug is blind.
And he
You
used his
can
reaction.
still attack. You can still attack.
Yeah, you can still attack if you're blind. The blindness doesn't do anything. It gives him disadvantage, but like,
To make an attack of opportunity, you need to see the creature leave the square
Yeah.
next to you.
do you?
Yeah.
I thought you just had to be aware. Anyways,
It
where's
says
my
when
fucking?
a creature you can see
Oh,
Yeah.
moves out of range. 18 does hit. You're very lucky. That was very close.
Okay, I
Wait,
gotta
how are you hitting with an 18?
because I ignore his armor.
Because the general's sword ignores his armor.
Only the sword though,
Which is very spooky.
which is very
It's
sad.
3d10. It's a 3d10 weapon, I believe.
Yeah, 3d10.
Can't wait. And
/R.
Plus whatever your charisma is.
I think. Wait.
Doug's moving. He's
I'm
got
moving.
legendary
Oh, shit.
actions too.
Doug,
Sorry, give me a
Doug is
sec.
boss.
Wait. Wait.
What's up,
Okay,
Val?
one
Can I
sec, I'll be
choose
right back.
not to do the radiant damage from the coin?
No.
Yes.
Is it
Yeah, you can choose not to use it.
okay? Cool.
I was just kidding. Could you imagine if I was that mean?
Dude, that would suck.
You would
Okay.
be the most impossible to defeat enemy out of everyone in this fucking entire
3d10 plus
mountain, I guess.
3 plus 6.
Murder.
That's it, right?
Ready for sub 15?
Please don't say that. That's it.
It's
That
not
should be it.
Snake Eyes if there's 3, right? It's
A mutated snake eye.
That's pretty okay.
So
That's
28,
not.
nice.
That's not the worst. for a free hit, because like this is the first time Val has successfully melee attacked.
Val has used a sword! Everyone!
Everybody clap.
Bwah, 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 bwah.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Woo!
Nami,
Ah.
you appear in a waiting room.
Oh, nice.
There's tea.
Hey,
Uh,
I will drink the tea. I'm very thirsty.
It's pretty good. Val, it's your
Oh,
turn.
you said Nami. I heard.
Mommy.
You.
I also-
Yeah.
Mommy.
I was like, huh?
It is important to note that you did not get a roll to try and come back.
It's the
Yeah.
end. Yeah, that makes sense.
Arana, it is your turn. Or Val, it is your turn.
Oh, Val's turn. Val's turn. Val's turn.
Yeah.
Val's turn. Val's turn.
Wow.
I will. Oh, but I'm stunned, so I'm just gonna roll my.
You're not stunned.
Wasn't I stunned?
You're stunned.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right, you got stunning striked.
I guess I couldn't have made that attack of opportunity, huh?
Yeah, you couldn't have
Yeah.
made that. but
Give
that's-
him his
actually,
HP back.
Let me double check this.
No, I think I'm incapacitated.
I can't remember if it's stun creature. Yeah, it is incapacitated.
Okay, I do get the
Right.
fucking gun back though, because that recharges without me.
Yeah.
And
So,
Then my turn's.
plus
I'm still stunned. I'm stunned until the beginning of his. No, I'm
of
stunned.
his next turn.
No, stunning strike is end of his next turn.
End of his turn. Jesus fuck. Anyway,
It's so that you can chain them. It's daisy chain.
Arana,
Yeah.
opposed grapple check, please.
Oh.
He only rolled a 29.
Acro
Who's
or
dying?
It's up to you. Opposed athletics check. Opposed grapple check is athletics or acrobatics.
I'll take the one
Any-
that's a positive number, not a negative number.
That sounds
There
good.
are no other people in the waiting room now. It's just
That's so
empty.
At least, there's is there at least magazines?
Yeah, there's stuff to do. It's nice.
Nope.
So 14 is not higher than 29.
That sounds right.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure. So he grabs you by your throat. You are now suffocating.
That's unfortunate.
Is it though? Because someone can last like a very. We have a discussion about
No,
this? It's
suffocating
very-
is different from
holding your breath.
Holding your breath. Holding your breath is a minute per
positive
Constitution
con.
modifier. Suffocating is round per con mod.
Oh, I thought that I would have assumed they were the same.
Well,
Nope.
it's because it's not only that; it's also using real world logic. You're putting pressure on some very important
Bits.
veins and arteries.
And also, I think it's supposed to say that you had time to take in a breath.
Yes. Whereas
Or
in this
you-
situation,
There-
Arana
there
had
is
no
time.
idea she was about to
Yeah.
be choked out.
This is choking.
And then he will.
What? Random thought, just as an
Yo.
aside. What? How many levels in a skill do you think it would take to be able to replicate? What's his name? Kenny G's circular breathing for a performance check.
For a performance check?
Yeah, Kenny G, the man who's very famous for
Yes.
being able to
It's like,
sustain
I know
one
who
note
Kenny
for.
G is. I know
I'm
who Kenny G
elaborating for everyone.
Yes.
Kenny G
I'm-
is a jazz saxophonist who has on video has maintained it longer than a 5-minute sustained note because the man
Jesus.
can breathe in a circle.
I'm going to say more than you can accomplish. And he will now.
Wait, you mean this
hurl-
completely untrained person can't do that? That's unfair, Mark.
He's going to hurl a ball of fire at the annoying spider.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have counter spell.
No.
No, it's not a spell. He's hurling just fire. It's
Oh
just
my-
like a small bolt.
Oh, I don't have a reaction.
No, you don't. Anyway, that's a 27 to hit.
Well, no, you get fucked because I could have redirected that.
I don't know if it hits, Mark. Can you check for me?
No, you tell me.
No.
Perfect. Well, I'm gonna roll damage. And then you tell me after that, okay?
Got him.
Jesus fucking Christ! I didn't roll lower than a 7 on 5d10. That's
That's fine. Not really.
19, 27. So 41 points of fire damage. Holy shit! That was only 5d10.
Why, that is remarkable.
That is remarkable.
And that's the end of his turn.
So Doug reaches into his pocket. He's still blind, right?
Oh no, you're not blind anymore.
Oh,
It lasts for a round plus 1, so it's basically 2 rounds, and then clears at the top.
how much HP do you have?
Eight.
Well, yeah. What's the team at right now?
What's the team at?
Aru is at 8. Arana's being choked out.
Val's at 16.
Okay.
You can probably guess what her Nami is right now.
You know what? I mean, I'll just use the coin now.
You're gonna bust the black coin.
Yeah, I'll bust the black coin.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bust
So,
the Bitcoin.
everyone long rest.
Oh!
Nami is resurrected at 1 HP.
Oh!
Yes! Yes! I was hoping for that. I was hoping.
Do
Uh,
I get my spells back or nah?
Do I-
No, unfortunately, because you're already dead, you don't get the long rest effect.
But you get to
Fair
come
enough.
back.
I
You
get
are
to
back.
come back.
Yes, you're back at 1. Additionally, you for your next, or no, sorry, Doug, you're now under the effects of the haste spell,
Ooh.
Nice.
and you are also under the effects of the what is that really good defense one? Is it stone skin?
Stone Skin's not that good.
Mm.
It's pretty bad.
Is it bark skin then?
I think Bark Skin's a Pathfinder thing.
Yeah, no, stone skin sucks.
It really sucks.
Oh no, bark skin's in 5e.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. But it
Uh,
won't help.
Yeah, this one's bad too. Damn. I mean, it's pretty good if you're not.
Yeah, no.
It's bad.
low-
Just
low
it's
level.
not for Doug.
Yeah. I guess there isn't one that I was thinking of. Unfortunate. I'll just give you a 50 temp health shield.
50 temp health.
No, give him Armor of Agathis.
Oh yeah, Arm of Agathis is pretty good actually. Arm of Agathis at. Is it 5 per level?
I think it's I don't know. It
Yeah,
starts.
It's five. It's 5 per level. So let's do it at 9th. So 45 temp health shield.
And every single time he hits you while you have the temp health, he takes that damage.
Yep, 45 cold.
Oh my god. Okay, 45.
Wait, I don't have the coin buffs.
No, yeah, you're just back as a normal person with 1 HP.
Yeah, but you got to come back, which is.
But you are holding a cup of tea.
Actually, I would say she's just holding like a Playboy magazine, but it's for Prohibitions.
Oh no!
Like
Puts it away.
Does that mean?
Puts it away, yeah.
Does that mean I can? Am I hasted now?
Yes.
Oh hell yeah!
I can use 1 action to attack, right? Sick nasty.
Just keep in mind the haste action is 1 attack.
Does it undo my Eyes of Death?
Nope.
Okay.
It also keeps people's death wards. I have to assume.
Okay, let's do it. All right. Oh, that's not good. Pick up.
Arana, you heard that, right?
Yeah, everyone long rested.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
If for easy, can you turn somebody back to the start of the day? Can you use it to somebody else?
No.
No.
It's a self. Also, I forgot I had that, so thank you for reminding me.
Really remember that.
Oh yeah, my speed's double as well. Okay, here we go. Yes.
So you hit him.
And then I do
Nice.
34 damage.
And that hit the trigger point. Cool. So as soon as
Oh
you
no!
land that attack,
Phase 2.
Yes.
Multi-stage boss.
Actually, you already hit phase 2, and that's when he put his weapon away.
Oh, okay.
But no, he. So you've seen a flare. It's pretty intimidating. His flare gets twice as big. So the radius is now 40 feet from him. Anyone within 40 feet is going to be taking radiant damage at the end of the return. He used to have a really bright glowing head that was hard to discern because of some kind of vein appearance that he wanted to go for, but that has faded away to a dark aura now. It's weird. Light is emanating off of him, but he has this dark, sinister aura.
He's a black hole.
Sorta. And he looks you in the eyes, Doug, and I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Don't have heroism on this character.
Okay,
so Arana?
No, not yet. He's still holding her. He only needs 1 hand.
Wisdom save from me?
Yes, wisdom save.
Yeah, here you go.
So that's a failure, surprisingly. It's a little low.
Yeah. I don't know. Can you double check the numbers for me?
You are terrified. You're so terrified that you're not under the fear effect. You are paralyzed.
Oh.
In fact, you are very spooked.
Additionally, he's going to get, and this might completely ruin your guys' plans at winning. It's a good thing you used that
coin
because he now has a 2nd initiative.
Oh no! Why would you do this?
And it's right after Doug.
Oh no, say it ain't so. Fuck, wait, he almost has 2 turns in a row.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
The candle that burns twice as bright burns half as long. And that's going to be the end of your turn.
Does it split his HP too?
Yes, that's my turn.
Cool.
Is he even bloodied?
Very bloodied. He was bloodied by the time we ended the first session fighting.
Fair enough.
Yeah, which is why I thought this would be fine.
He's a class cannon now.
Last hand.
He's the definition of a class cannon.
So he just drops Arana, not even aggressively, just like kind of drops her almost basically back onto her feet, and he holds
Yeah.
his right hand out and waves his left hand out from it, and a massive blade of pure solar energy appears in it. And he's going to make 2 attacks at the paralyzed Doug.
Doug
Yeah.
is paralyzed.
He has advantage, so that's a 32 to hit.
Yeah.
So you take 140 radiant damage.
Okay, wait, 140?
140 radiant damage, yes.
It's a good thing you took that long rest right now.
Okay.
How many
so
do I?
You're still down,
he-
right?
He takes
45 cold
45
damage.
points of
Yep.
cold damage.
Also, you get the warding. The
No, I know.
Yeah.
Minus.
Oh, I don't think that downs Doug with the bonus HP.
Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't.
Yeah. It
No.
He
does.
still has
I-
another attack.
Yeah,
I-
but Death Ward, hopefully.
Hopefully.
So the second
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
That's a natural 20. It's already a crit, so it doesn't
It's already
matter.
crit, isn't it? Yeah.
So you take 140 radiant damage again.
140. Okay,
But, like,
one
You're the death.
I'm still
It's
alive.
70 exactly, yeah.
You're still alive.
You're still up?
Still alive. Yeah,
Yeah, because he has resistance.
I have
So he's
resistance.
only taken
Ah.
140 total.
He's then going to appear here.
Oh, come on.
Haru, it's your turn.
I have 35 HP.
I guess Nami's right there.
I have 1 HP.
Oh wait,
I
I can get outside of 40 feet of him. That's good. Go here.
Well,
I'm
as
going.
soon as you make it within 5 feet of him, he's going to make an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh no.
That's gonna be, it's gonna be a fucking 34 to hit.
No, let me check. No, I think it hits.
Okay.
Help
It's
me with my
70
math
radiant
here.
damage because it wasn't a critical.
Huh.
Four is
Oh, I guess
greater
it's
than
just flat
22.
numbers then. That's easy. Like clean. It's clean.
So 70 radiant damage.
Okay. That's the wrong number. There we go. Okay, I'm going to use 3 energy to do Bright Faint, and I already have advantage, so it means I will crit if I hit.
Cool.
Boom.
You do hit.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Almost a crit, anyways.
I'll just
Almost a
roll
crit,
the
didn't you?
dice right afterwards in. So roll 60, 12 plus
So that's
5d6.
77 right now. Plus 57. That's
Math.
144. Exactly?
1 gross. 1 sec. Let me double check that with math. So it's 77 plus 57. 134.
134, okay. I carried 1 too much.
Yeah, that's what I was.
He coughs up some blood at that one. He's at death's door.
Okay.
Like comparatively
no.
for his
Literal god.
for his max HP that he
relative
began
max
with. He's
HP.
at death's door.
Please just end him.
Yeah.
I'm paralyzed. I can't help you.
Can I fix that?
And
I thought I had
I will
fucking
go
what's it
with
called?
outside of 40 feet
Okay.
and cry.
Ron, it's your turn.
Nah,
Being
it
choked
would've
out
been-
anymore, so that's good.
Mhm.
How much damage did I take from his explosive sneeze?
None.
Nothing yet.
No?
You've not taken any damage since he's transformed.
Okay.
You
And
will
I've
at
got
the
my,
end of this
and I've got
turn,
my
though.
3 spells back because of the long rest
you can.
Yeah,
shenaniganery.
you get
Yeah.
everything back. Also, you
Health,
get
abilities.
you get the free just pass a fail ability. You get everything back.
Uh-huh.
I'm 1 HP,
Yeah, but you're alive.
but I'm just gonna go down at the end of my turn because I'm not gonna be able to leave his zone of HP.
Oh wait, don't you have like
You
a
can heal-
teleport?
You can heal Nami and me.
I'm not going to teleport. I'm going
Oh, wait,
to
no, you
stab
can't.
him. I have 1 HP. That
She
would be
does
getting-
have the minimum
Sure.
amount of HP. The attack would have hurt
The
real bad. if
Yeah, I
it
was
hit.
gonna say the best number of HP to do it.
89 HP. I lost like 15 damage, but that's fine.
You don't want me to heal you.
No, I'm gonna go down.
Murder!
Nami has embraced her.
Haste her! Give her a second attack!
You can heal me after I'm down.
Oh well, if I'm gonna cast haste on Nami for goofy shenanigans, I'm gonna make sure I'm away from the man.
You have to be 40 feet. 40 feet.
40 feet.
40
To
feet away
not
from
take
its
damage.
radius, yeah.
So like here.
But the spell.
Well, that's at the end of your turn, right?
Yeah. So
Okay,
just
though,
cast it and then move.
So you started like here. So
Yeah.
you're in range to haste and then just fucking
Yeah, just fuck off.
Yeah, sure.
Basically.
We'll do that. DM, I do that.
Okay, DM, you do that. Move where you want to move. You have to like what? Step 5 feet down and then cast it. and then
Yeah,
walk
I have to
away?
go boop.
So you have
and
25
then-
feet to move away.
Yeah, and that's enough. That's enough.
Everybody spread out.
Yeah. So I have haste.
Nami, go fast juice.
Ah.
It does save
More like
Nami.
Nami, go stab juice.
Okay,
Ah.
Nami, it is your turn.
Oh,
All right, flanking.
Yep,
Stab.
All right.
attack with advantage.
Oh, I would love if Nami fucking got the last hit. That would be amazing. I doubt it, but that would be fucking amazing.
20d12. I have advantage
my
because
God.
flanking.
28 does hit. Barely.
Oh,
God.
Stab
His
it.
AC
Stab it.
has
Stab it.
increased.
Oh,
I'm gonna do
God.
this.
but it
Second
does
one.
hit. How much damage is this?
It is 1d4 plus 5.
All right,
So they
2
both
hits.
hit. So it's 2d4 plus 10. Plus how much missing HP?
89 times 2.
89. So
Many. More damage than I did.
178. 178
Yeah.
plus
Huh.
what you roll.
15. It's
100.
2d8?
193.
193.
Oh,
12.
Please tell me that's enough, Mark. Please.
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 This has to be
Turn.
enough.
I don't
That
have
would be a
anything
no.
else for my turn.
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh, no.
Ah.
Your turn, Val.
What?
I go down anyway.
Also, yes, you go down. It's not enough to
Oh.
straight out kill you either way, but there is no.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
Nami's
it-
down.
It's either 10 or 20. So
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm down anyways. Why is there an arrow here?
It's a
that's the
spear.
lance
Lance.
that is
Yeah.
belonging to Doug that he left on the floor.
I pass out on the land.
I could.
It's okay. It's not on fire, so it's good.
Hey, I did good damage.
You did fantastic.
You did so much damage.
You
Anyways.
did fantastic. I'm glad
Imagine
I
the
brought you
most
back.
damage from your attacks from you as a wizard is from swinging your
One,
dagger
a
twice.
dagger.
Yeah.
Does that mean that if I wake up, I'm stunned because of the haste?
No, because haste is actually still on you.
It's still on me.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
someone else is concentrating on it.
Yeah, the concentration
Nami
is
dies
a
faster.
rottenness.
Make 2 death saves per turn.
Okay, well, I'm gonna phase step over here.
Sure.
Can I get Doug to duck? Can I?
Doug is paralyzed.
Oh, oh no! I should fix Doug.
Do that, please. Do that.
What's your HP at, Doug?
35 out of 130.
I can't heal you and also unparalyze you.
It's
Bro.
important to note that his critical hits hit for 140
I took-
rate.
Yeah.
I took 280 damage.
And you
I
still
would've
have a-
died.
And you have a death ward still.
I still have the death ward, yeah. So I
Oh.
mean, if you could take off my paralyzation, that would be fantastic.
I know. I just like. Should I shoot the gun while I'm still up?
Or does it recharge? Or no, long rest. Long rest.
Yeah.
Well, no, it also
The gun
recharged last turn.
recharged. It also recharged.
It recharged before the long
There you
rest, but
You could go for it if you think you can. Kill
no,
him
but
outright,
wait, no, I
then
might miss
you
it.
might
I'll
miss.
definitely miss.
You think I won't?
No, but like
Paralyzed.
you can at least take the damage a bit.
That's true.
He can take it if he's paralyzed too.
Oh, I can mirror image and save myself a little bit more.
Not do anything.
Val teleports
I
over
won't
here.
have a
The
turn.
best part is Doug is like looking in Val's way at this point. That's
She just lands there. She looks at him, makes eye contact, and just makes a bunch of doubles.
He's looking at you. He's looking at you with like dead eyes.
Please.
Like you know exactly what he's thinking, what you're thinking, what you're
Shadow of
doing.
Moyle also gives resistance. Shadow of Moyle gives resistance to radiant damage and makes it harder for him to hit me.
Oh
Is
my
resistance
God.
going to save you?
No, not at all.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
The
will.
harder to
Resistance
hit,
to
maybe.
70 is 35.
Dude, I would
That's assuming he just makes attacks on his next turn.
Yeah,
If
but
he can
35 does
block
let me live. I should fix Doug, but like
One of
the question is,
Okay, do what you
I
want.
no, but the thing is like, I have to unparalyze you because before healing you, because otherwise it's just crit on you.
And I
Is
also can't
is
move
the
on my turn.
paralysis like stunning strike, or is it?
No, it is full paralysis.
Okay, cool.
Hold person.
Google heard me because I said
Yeah,
okay.
it's paralyzed the spell.
Okay,
or
so the
condition.
blood manipulation says it also removes any negative magic effects on a target.
Yes.
That
If
works?
you use blood manipulation, for that effect, or it heals and removes the negative
No,
effects, I
it's
believe? No,
or.
it's one or the other. Ooh.
It has
ouch.
3 options, and
But yes, it will work.
okay, cool. That's it.
Doug, you're not paralyzed anymore.
That was my bonus action, my action, and my movement. Movement is
Cool.
I don't want to
It's his
stand.
turn.
No, I have to
I'll
move.
repeat the
I need to move. I need to move. I don't want to stand.
have to move.
I don't want to stand next to Haru. But like, where else am I
I
going?
want to be outside of 40 feet. Stand next to a Rana, jeez.
He looks
You
at you
need to
and he
be at
says,
least past
"Thank
this
you."
line.
Yeah, I only needed to move one more square, but like, I'm gonna stand next to Arana.
Cool.
You
Maybe
little
a little
bitch.
further. You know what? We'll go here.
So he points to that square, and everyone within 30 feet of it, I need to make
Woohoo!
strength saving throws.
Fuck.
Oh my
Fuck.
God.
Oh, you're not paralyzed anymore though, so you don't auto fail.
No, I don't.
And you do no,
But I
no.
still fail.
So you
I feel this is an important scenario
Irana,
where I would
Irana.
like to just instantly
Use the totem.
succeed. Yeah.
Use
like-
the totem.
cool.
13
so
is
you-
pretty high for Val.
You automatically succeed. And then he launches into the air and he lands here, slamming his sword into the ground as a pillar of radiant energy engulfs both of you. Can you make dexterity saving throws?
Maybe. I hope so.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Nope.
So that's a failure.
Big shocker.
That was close to succeeding.
Yeah, I was about to say that looks pretty close.
You both take 300 radiant damage.
300. Okay, I'm at 1.
I'm
I was
also
gonna
at
say,
one.
well, I guess.
Both of the death wards trigger.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Did he know
My
they
soul
have death wards?
left my
Or is he
body.
just
He
super
did
confused?
not. He's
just like,
really
what the
mad.
fuck?
Oh, you know how like when you look at a marshmallow and it's really burnt on the outside and you can peel it away and it's still white on the inside?
Yeah.
There's literally, you both are
It
just
is
covered
your
in
turn.
ash. You're both just covered in ash, but neither of you are actually harmed.
Okay.
Oof! Ouch! All of my bones.
You bitch, you will die. That is the end of you. As I move here.
To flanking.
Disappear! No!
Behind the big
Oh
hill.
my motion there.
Yeah, just get rid of the paper things. They're not there anymore.
It's just toilet paper.
I attack. 32. 3.
32 does
32.
hit.
Okay.
33 hits as well. So 31 damage. So you hit him, and you are certain that he has been hit by a death blow, but he makes a charisma save.
Oh no.
And he
Oh
stays
no. Why is it charisma?
28.
28 just hits.
29.
Wait, did Naomi hasn't had her turn, right? She hasn't.
He makes
been-
another
Yeah,
charisma
yeah,
save.
she did.
She
She's
did
down
she
now.
did like
She's
160 damage.
You are slowly pulling his ability to save away from him with each hit.
Oh no.
It's
I
becoming harder and harder for him to save.
I attack
Go ahead.
again.
Yep. Does not hit.
Mm.
I axe and surge.
Yeah, you've had a long
You
rest.
do
I
have
was
an
going to say that. You have a long rest.
I attack.
22 doesn't hit.
Fuck.
I attack. 24.
23 doesn't hit.
Come on.
I attack.
Yeah.
31 hits.
21.
Oh.
He just saves his charisma.
Fuck.
Alright,
Ah.
I have that one extra attack because I'm hasted. Attack.
Yep.
No.
Alright, he damaged somebody else, so bonus action attack.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yes.
No!
You
Oh,
can
27 still hits.
36!
please.
That's a high.
No.
Oh
Why?
my, that's all.
Oh,
Looks
wait,
so
wait.
fucking dead.
I can hellish rebuke. No, I can't.
That's all I can do.
He
folks.
looks so close to dead. Like he's barely keeping himself upright. But he's about to show you why it's a really bad idea to be at 1 HP around him.
Well, okay, we didn't have a choice.
I don't have a choice.
He's gonna make an attack at Val.
Do I have anything to
That was
do?
actually really low. That's only a 19 to hit.
I don't have AC, my guy.
So it
Yeah,
hits.
I know, but like pretty much anyone else on the squad.
Yeah. Let me
So
here. Do I have
Just
anything
gonna-
that can fix
You're gonna
this?
tip your side upside down.
Can I fix this, please?
Okay, well, I mean, as a reaction, I can spend some charges of the curse to deal poison
Sure.
damage to him.
Sure. So you are taking the hit though first, right?
Yeah, I think it is a
Okay.
take the hit one. It
If
doesn't
it-
say. It
if
just
you
says
have
as a
to-
reaction. It doesn't say I
As a
take it.
reaction?
It just says as a reaction.
So I'll let it go before. If it was Hellish Rebuke, you'd have to get hit, and I'd have bad news for you in that case. In this case, I'll let you use it because it's a reaction.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Go for
because you
You
strictly
basically
Okay,
spray
cool.
venom before you get hit. So go for it. Make the damage.
It's
roll.
literally just my blood.
and you probably would be covered in it. With
Yeah.
the
I think I've hit him like
Not a lot.
once?
You barely hit him.
I think I've at least hit him once.
Okay.
So it's a single d6.
You better hope you get that 6. That's the only way you can fail.
Fuck.
Damn it.
That's close, actually. Let me think about it. So 5, and how many times has he been hit?
I don't know, I hit him like...
1, 2, 3,
4.
4. So this is the 5th hit. So -5 to his charisma save. So with a natural 1, he fails.
Yo.
Cool. I mean,
He didn't fail.
yeah, I mean, I assumed, but like, the thing is, like, I guess I just didn't keep track of how many charges I gained. I don't.
To be honest, you might have only hit him once.
Yeah, I think I only hit him.
You've been not really hitting him. Anyway, instead of it dealing damage to you, it just makes you explode. Like you just get vaporized in a radiant.
Ah.
You're dead. He's then going to turn around and attack Doug.
Yeah.
That's a natural 20.
I didn't get to fire the gun.
Nothing I can do then.
Doug, you are also wiped out in a flash of radiant energy. He then walks over to Arana.
He's not cursed
and
anymore.
No, he's not, and he doesn't have fucking Doug's thing anymore either.
Nope.
It's
That's
fine.
gone too.
And
I'll put it next on me
he
again.
he's killed.
You could do it
2
yourself.
people.
Oh, yes.
He's killed 2 people this round, so he's gonna make a 3rd attack on Arana. That's a natural 20. You take
Oh my
480 radiant damage.
I'm so sorry.
My spleen.
You just see this big white blade hit Arana, and there's nothing. There isn't even a flash of light from an explosion. It's just like erased from time and space.
Because
Because you don't have a death ward, do you?
Nope.
No, you've already been
No.
down, so you definitely don't.
What does the
Okay.
time staff do again? I'm scrolling and I can't find it.
If you held a reaction to reset time, you would have maybe been able to survive that.
You can do that.
No.
You-
Well,
It's
no, I
just
have
on
to.
Herself, it's the long rest one. Because you would have survived it at full health, I think.
Oh, right. These are all actions, right?
And then he's going to use the rest of his movement to walk towards you, and he looks fucking pissed, Haru. And now
No, me.
So
it
Nami's
is Haru's
just
turn.
down. Everyone else is
Nami
dead.
is just down. Yeah. Haru, can Can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh no. Oh no, you can get paralyzed.
That's not what he's saving for.
I know, but like still, fuck, we're so close.
Normal wisdom. No.
5. That sucks.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's your turn. You just missed out.
I just missed out.
Yeah. That was for bonus, but you missed out.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, like a rage or something.
No, not a rage, but something that you don't remember.
Nothing.
Anyways,
I think
you
I pretty
can.
much just gotta use.
I guess he doesn't get hurt by
basically
fucking
the
Val
advantage.
exploding, does he?
No. You're just like completely a pile of powder. You guys are all in the waiting room, by the way. How is it? It's very nice.
Val will have some tea.
Yeah, I'll have some tea too.
If fucking Haru can't do this, Val will be very pissed.
I did what I could. All right, I hit him 7 times on. Wait, one.
You got 4. 4 of them hit.
No, I know, but I attacked.
Swung
1, 2,
8
3,
times.
4, 5. Yeah, I swung at him 8 times. He couldn't go down.
I'm glad I
Don't
unparalyzed
think
you.
there's
When you move
any-
up to him, Haru, he stares at you and he says, "You think that you can kill the gods?"
I've already killed one.
Do it!
2 for 2.
Do it!
Do it.
26 does not hit.
It does not hit.
Oh, you know something funny? Even if Nami gets a natural 20, she's stunned on her next turn because Arana's not concentrating on haste anymore.
Yeah. Damn.
I think the most brutal part is that he has 2 turns before Haru can go again.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It doesn't matter. Like I can have the odds that I swear I can blinding parry once, and that's it.
Oh, well, I mean, there's a chance.
But he's
You can force him to use movement on one of his turns too, by just running to the other side of the
actually.
room.
I was gonna say yeah. I can also literally just go.
Use my body. Use my body as a shield.
Awesome. Arana, do you like scones? There are scones.
I'll eat a scone.
Nami, death saving throw. Also, you're fucking stunned.
Yeah. There it is.
Through some
Here's-
cruel twist of fate, my insides became my outsides, and now we're
succeed.
here.
Val, what do you take in your tea?
Cream and sugar.
Yeah, I figured she'd take sugar.
Yeah.
His turn. So he does have to use his movement to get over here. And that means he's got 1 attack. He's gonna miss.
Oh shit.
It's only a 19. Doug,
Hey yo,
how in pain are you about that? Because you got so close.
I'm honestly like not even devastated, dude. After attacking so many times in one turn and still having no effect, he's like, you know what?
Maybe this guy's not for us.
Yeah,
It's not for me. I'm out.
for me.
I'm out. Peace out.
Fuck the gods.
Okay.
He goes get some scones as well.
I'm giving you another wisdom save, Haru. DC's pretty high.
Ooh.
Haru, you're not sure where you're getting this feeling from, but you hear a voice in the back of your head. And it's almost as if somebody is here to protect you. He makes his first attack against you. It is very high to hit. What does Blinding Parry do?
Reduces when you get hit by an attack to reduce the damage to 0 and grant
Okay.
yourself advantage.
So
on
you
your
are being hit.
Okay, I will do the parry.
Cool. So you deflect that one. You take no damage. The next attack is deflected away by a golden blade.
Plot armor.
Whatever.
It is now your turn.
Um,
And your energy is refilled.
Yo.
Oh.
Yo.
My man.
Oh man.
Just end it, dude. End it.
Please. Please.
Use Nami as a weapon.
Pick up the jelly. I don't think
I
a
was gonna
jellyfish
say,
would
could
hurt much.
Pick up the dagger.
You can't pick up.
No, yeah, I know. I still only got Eyes of Death. Can't equip any of my other weapons.
Yep.
Can't
So,
you explode?
Tentacle attacks. Oh shit.
You can
like-
you can make it a confirmed critical because you have advantage from blinding parry.
Yeah, no, but he's saying if I literally just charge and explode on this
Oh,
turn.
that's true, but that's actually less damage than landing a
Yeah, I
critical
was gonna
hit.
say maybe do your
Yeah.
crit. Actually, that might be better.
Yeah, but if I don't hit, I just don't hit.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Your call.
Oh fuck. Because it's
You still have a death ward, right? You could go and
no,
explode.
I fucking
No is
it
also picked
popped.
down.
Oh fuck.
Do what
No,
you
yeah,
do,
mine
do what
popped
you
on
think.
that.
I hope Nami gets a 20. That would be really fun.
I'm still stunned.
Not anymore.
It's
No, it's at the until the end of your turn.
Such a pathetic amount of damage.
No, but like he's already dead.
Damage.
He's
That's
just
the thing.
sustaining himself. Like it's okay.
He's just making saving throws, but it's based on damage he's taking.
Yeah.
So do a lot of damage.
I think in this situation, Har would probably go for the attack. He would not be necessarily smart enough to,
Yep.
or like
Yeah.
tactical enough to go for that. He would go just to swing with what he
Do
You
it.
have
got.
advantage.
20, 30.
You
Oh,
hit,
that hits.
and it's a critical hit, right?
Yeah.
He dies.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Haru
Yes.
lops his head off in one clean swing, and it spins through the air. And the only expression you can see on it is, for the second time, I've lost when I should never lose a fight. And then it hits the ground, and his body falls over.
He's like, how the fuck? This is the look.
Out of.
Nami,
Not fair.
you appear in the waiting room as well.
Oh, but wait, Nami was alive.
She was down.
Eh.
Fair enough. Only Haru's gonna get the item now.
Haru is the only one left here.
That makes sense.
Haru, what you see is the 5 pillars up on the outside of the circle have lit up. And the central one has a small altar in front of it that has what appears to be almost like a chest made of stone.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Yeah, I really want Rana to get it.
I
There's
really
no
want
other-
Arana to
I
get
mean,
this
there's
thing.
nothing saying I can't give it to Arana after. Potentially, we'll see.
Yeah, like if
Uh,
it's not good for Arana.
You can give it to Ron after. It's important to note that when you take an item from here, it is entirely based on something that is for you. So even though
Right, I
you
can't
might be able
choose
to
what
give it to
is.
someone else, it is built in its entirety for the person that claims it.
Yeah, which is why I was really hoping.
Right. I will touch the chest.
It opens up, and inside is a small golden locket, and engraved on it is the word "mother" in Shugumo.
Oh. Mother knows best.
It appears to be able to be opened,
Like it's got like a lock,
like it is a pendant, so
or-
you can open it up.
right,
Like where
and
you put pictures in it.
right,
those,
and
like, little locks.
is there anything in it? Click it open.
When you open it, you do see 2 pictures of people you've never seen before. Or sorry, no. One is somebody that you've seen before. The other is someone that you have not seen before. The one on the left is Akuma, and the one on the right is a fox lady that you've never seen before.
Akuma's your dad.
Oh no, he's my mom.
I mean-
if you look on the back of the pendant, it says father in Shugumo as well. It has mother and father on both sides.
Akuma is your
Oh, God.
dad.
Okay.
That would be really funny.
Okay.
Congratulations, Haru. You're now the second person with multiple dads.
And both are spider.
Both are
Related.
spider related.
Got him.
Spiders are fucked. It's fine.
Pendant from Challenge Mountain.
Hey, at least you got multiple moms now. That's more than Bal. Bal doesn't want to speak with his mom.
with Akuma and Fox. Like, is it literally like a fox person?
Yeah, it's like a fox
Yeah,
lady.
okay.
What kind of species of fox is it? Like
Just a red fox.
red fox? Yeah. Nice.
Oh, also, to just kind of like dead up give it away, because this is like information I can't just hold from you. She has the same eyes as the one that changed for you. The
Nice.
exact
like
same
my
eyes.
current eyes?
Yeah, like you know how you have the changed eye, and then your right eye is black and purple? She's the same thing going on.
Oh.
Fun times.
So yeah, like the one eye is like a golden eye, right? Like
Yeah, it's like a golden amber, but it's white sclera.
We don't know what's going on right now, right? Like,
Yeah,
clear,
we don't
like,
know. We're just waiting.
We're eating scones and having a grand old time.
You're having a
Bugger's
nice
feet.
tea party.
Although you could, I mean, it depends on like Nami also just appeared, so.
oh yeah, Nami
It's
can
on-
update.
But
No, she was.
Nami was
She was
unconscious,
unconscious.
but she was definitely not dead. So it's gonna be like,
I look at Nami and I say, "You want some scones?" Indeed, too.
She just.
and is there
She just takes
anything?
She just takes the scones and just puts the entire thing in her mouth because she doesn't chew.
Just yeah, that checks out.
Is
She's
there
just-
my
anything
girl,
inherently
yes, girl.
magical about the locket, or does it just?
You're not super familiar with magical items, but this feels like a magical item.
Hey, we have identify.
Woo!
And that's.
That's it for now.
I'd probably just sit there staring at it for a while until.
Just a quiet
I
what the
assume
fuck.
There's
It's
a
about-
few seconds.
It's about a minute before you all appear back at the entrance to the mountain, but it is gone.
There is no mountain.
There's a mountain, but there's no entrance. The wall and the gate are completely gone.
Haru, are you okay? What happened? Did you do it?
I got him.
You got him.
Got him.
Woo!
And I just kind of like hold the
Holy
pendant
shit.
dump by the chain, but this is all I received.
Identify would be good. Identify. We can take 10 minutes. I can do it free.
Cool.
Yeah, so can I, so it's not a big deal.
Well,
Uh,
I would have killed it, but it didn't want to go down. So
Have you
that
seen
shit.
those two
Yeah.
mini stabs I got at that? I'm not good at stores, but damn. Just damn.
So you identify the
At least
pendant.
this time when I kill Steel Doug, you were dead.
That's true. That's true.
Ah, funny.
You identify the pendant and get nothing.
Legend lore.
I don't think Legend.
Time to waste more materials on another cast of
I'll tune
Legend
to it.
lore.
No, but also, we can just bother Akuma. He probably won't say anything useful, but we can at least bother him.
Can we not?
Can we not?
I think this is one of those situations where you have to attune it to attune it before we.
Is
know
it an
what
attunement?
happens. Is it attunement?
Haru can't attune to it, if that's what you're asking.
You can't.
Put it around your
No.
neck, bro.
There
Just
does
wear
not
it.
seem to be some form of attunement required for it.
Just put it around your neck, bro.
I was gonna say I'd probably and then if once we get going again, I'd probably put it around my neck.
Yeah.
I mean, where else are you gonna put it?
So just kind of stare at.
Epic.
So
Epic,
we go-
epic.
Epic. All our magic items
Epic.
are back. Woo.
Yes, you're back to being normal people.
Woo.
You're no longer video game characters.
Okay, time to delete all that fucking
Ah.
shit. My sheet.
Ditto, but like
Revert all
also,
of your busted stats.
Oh yeah, I have to better do that before I delete
This
things.
was a
Dex.
waste of time.
Yeah, I don't +0.
I'm just sad that like I lose the fucking gun.
And you.
I'm sad. I'm
you
just
gotta
like
fight him at some point, so you can get it again.
Hey, at least that coin did indeed save us.
I lose
Yeah,
the...
if that coin didn't go off, everyone definitely would have fucking died. In
Yeah.
extremely rapid.
If
It's the coin and the +3 plate, right?
The sword, the +3 plate, and all the fire spells. Or it wasn't even a sword; it was a crescent blade. Yeah.
okay, I'm all cleaned up now. Oh wait,
Well,
do we have to
attack modifier is
reattune to
gone.
items? We don't, right?
Nope. You never unattune to them for all,
They
all
just did
intents.
it.
Okay, cool. I'm back at 38 HP maximum.
Yo.
Um,
So I guess So
Yeah,
we
Max and Connor back to normal.
we get a level after this, right?
Yes, that is a level.
Yo.
We are now 12.
So that's like
12.
you get that at the end of a long rest, anyways.
Correct.
Yeah.
So we can just.
Finally, Izzy. Finally, I can finally have the same intelligence as your character.
I mean, technically
Mark, is there
speaking, rules is
any
written you
reason for
can't
me to
increase it
keep
past 20, but we've been doing it, so.
Yeah.
The
If Mark allows
information about the
Mark
Wanderer's
allows
repertoire and other
There's
shit,
no reason to keep information about the Wanderer's repertoire.
and the other weapon, Blade Breaker and whatnot.
That one
should-
you might just want to keep in mind, just because you might meet the person who has it because they're still alive. The Wanderer, on the other hand, you already know him, so it's not like
True.
it changes much to you.
The Tron stuff, you could just delete.
Yep,
That's so sad.
that is an item you could find, but
Yeah, all of our items are some things we can find potentially.
That
and you know
exists.
where most of them are.
Yeah,
know,
I mean,
definitely don't.
You know where Fold is.
we know where Booker is. You know where the
General is.
you know where the time staff is. I'm pretty sure he's
You know
still
where the
just
time
in his
staff is.
tower.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
You know, two guys that I think I forgot to recruit, but like I totally meant to recruit, but like forgot about entirely was like Aquarius and the Tower Man.
Yeah.
Oh well. Not Aquarius. Azure.
Because Azure.
But he doesn't. Azure is the one that wants to be seen as dead, right? Like,
Yes, Azure is the.
I don't think he would do that by the sheer fact that it would reveal the fact that he's still alive.
No, but like illusion magic's a real thing. It's fine. Like
Also, how
As
do we
if
get
you
to
want
him?
to change his perfectly sexy.
How do we get to
appearance.
him before without anything?
No, I'm saying like that was something I meant to do like a month ago,
Yeah.
and I forgot.
All right. So I guess. Oh, we had to go back. I think we had to go back to the town because.
Yeah. So wait, I wrote down what the plan was. Because I knew we would forget. Just let me scroll up and find it.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Noah to send me messages.
Okay, so now we teleport to Doug's cat.
Where's the?
Oh yeah, because we can.
Doug's
We
Nami told the cat to wait in town.
yeah. What
Like-
what do we have from the town?
We don't have anything from
We
the
just
town
have,
to
like,
guarantee it, but it's a familiar place because we've actually
the thing,
been there.
The thing that you have is the thing for the bar
Yeah.
back in.
Where
we have
Persephone
a
is.
mug for the bar.
Yeah.
So we teleport back to town, because we need to get the cat. And then we teleport back to Persephone, which we can guarantee. And then Persephone takes us to hell.
All right.
This is
With
all.
meeting with all leaders.
This is all today.
This is all today. I still want to. Yeah. After this, I need to unattune to this helm after.
Yeah,
we do
but like
it
it's
back there.
important right now. So
I mean, you'll definitely have an hour for the fucking negotiations. then.
yeah. So that's the plan right now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's throw some D100s.
Because I was told that this specifically would make it so that the fucking emperor has enough time to get back. Like this, what we've already done, we've made sure that he can get back.
So I would say the town is very familiar. How far is the town actually?
It's like-
from here.
I think it was
it's 2
3.
days to travel.
Was it 2 or 3?
2 or 3.
So
The thing is because we're so close, if we fuck it up, we won't teleport far away either.
yeah. So very familiar, then.
Yeah, that's fine.
So like it has a decent chance of succeeding.
For all intents and purposes, it
We're
hasn't,
good.
like been
Yeah,
a
we're good.
couple days, right?
We're good.
Yeah.
You were like basically just
Yeah.
there, and time didn't pass while you were in the mountain. So
We take a long rest because no.
We haven't taken a long rest.
not yet, no.
No, but we
You
we
guys,
didn't
you
sustain
guys
any of this.
are, you guys are like full stat wise. Like you walked
'cause-
into the mountain long rested,
Full.
but you haven't long
Yeah.
rested since you left the mountain.
So
Essentially, I'm just saying you don't have your level yet.
But
we
we're
still
at
got our
full.
stuff back. We still got our stuff back.
Yeah. You have all
Yeah,
your
because
stuff
we never lost them, right, Mark?
That's what
We were never there. It's not.
It never happened.
What are you talking about? It never happened.
Yeah,
I mean, it
yeah.
absolutely did happen, and you all remember it. It's just that no physical changes happened in your bodies.
Yeah.
I mean, Haru has a keepsake, little pendant.
A little pendant.
Not anymore.
I
It doesn't
see
have
him
to run into the
typing.
lake.
The lore.
That was something I didn't need him to send me. Anyway,
I'm curious, but I won't ask.
No. It's actually like
Box
super
porn?
not. It's
funny.
because
it's just funny.
just told him I'm glad I didn't perform spider incest
Yeah.
because I didn't marry Akuma's daughter, which apparently may or may not.
I also don't think it matters.
That's also true in terms of spider
Genetics?
procreation.
Yeah.
It does not.
It does not matter.
But still,
It's not really.
that was
a
literally
relevant
one of the
thing.
first things I thought of.
No, but that also technically means that if those two are your parents, you are literally an Akuma clone.
Nice.
Mega. I got her eyes though.
Which is weird. It's magic, it's fine.
Makes sense why I don't look at anything at all like my dad.
Oh my god, your dad's also a warden. That's a later thing.
Yeah, but I never was nearly as fluffy as he is.
True. Haru's extremely slimming.
Anyways, get to the town.
Yeah, so you teleport back to town. It's basically free, right? Unless you roll a natural one.
Yeah,
We rolled
I
it.
did 4.
No, yeah, but that's the town where you pick up your cat.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
There's
No, but then
nothing
the
else
other
you
one
can do
is-
here other than
yeah,
teleport.
and the teleporting back to Persephone is guaranteed.
Yeah.
Is it? I thought on a natural one you still blew
No,
it.
it's 0 to 100. You succeed.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
you just teleport back.
That would be very sad.
That
Yeah.
checks out.
I mean, you have to
actually,
have-
yeah, that checks out because it makes you in Tomb Annihilation. It makes Silver Sylvain use the teleport spell to bring you to Chult, and having a chance to fail just seems really funny.
Anyways,
Because
so we're
you
back.
guys don't do the campaign anymore.
I mean, you can. There's more than one RPG system where you can die in character creation.
Yeah. Oh, Mark, did you see the dice that I
Traveler being
received
one
in
of
real
them.
life that look like the dice I use in Fantasy Ground?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Where did you post?
Scroll up.
Yeah. Scroll up. You haven't seen
What do you mean scroll up?
It's in
You scroll
Silksong.
up Here? Oh, it's in Silksong. Okay, that's why I'm confused. Oh, fucking hell. I love them.
Me too. They're great.
Anyway. Yeah, and then you teleport back to the tavern, you're all there.
Woo.
Shit, we're here.
All right. So, who wants to come to the war meeting and who wants to sleep?
I'll come with the war meeting. I'm fine.
I'll come, but Haru's not going to pay any attention. Haru's just going to be staring at his pendant the whole time. But he feels obligated to be there.
What does
Oh
this-
wait, there's also. Oh no, wait. I also need to ask if Akuma and Mabu are gonna be back for the fucking thing. I don't know what they're doing.
Did it take any time in real life? Like, that takes nothing. Because it just happened.
It only took a couple days of travel that you took around when you were in the mountains.
Yeah. We established that the mountain was basically a day or a morning, like not that long.
Fair.
Can I borrow the call ball to make sure Mabu and Akuma will be back in time? That's all I want to ask. That's all I want to.
The worst part about the call ball is we can't shorten it because you can't like put the word call and ball together. It's just call or ball. Like, there's no splicing.
Well, no,
the
but
words
call ball is
together.
already short from, I think, scrying orb,
It's not even a scrying orb.
cabal,
Are we gonna
Ball.
ponder some orbs?
ponder
Yeah, we're
some
gonna
orbs.
ponder some orbs. So who are you calling first?
Akuma doesn't always pick up. I'm calling Mabu. Wait, no, that's a bad idea. This is still a bad idea. I don't want to call them. I don't want to call them because I don't know what they're doing. It could fuck them over. You know what? No, I'll take it back. If Val will just be pissed if they're not back. That's it. We'll just
Val will just be a
very disapproving fucking
Wife?
yeah, like literally wife. Anyways,
Cool. So no calls are going out. Haru, you want to call anyone?
you want to call your dad?
Yeah, you got some explaining to do. You're not my.
Do you
real dad.
wanna stay at the inn and call your dad?
Potentially.
You can leave the call.
Just disconnects and we have 2 hours of war talk and then bring him back so he's
Like,
completely out of the fucking blue.
Okay.
But let me know what you want to do.
So Haru, what do you want to do? If everyone else is coming
Yeah.
to war talk.
I'm not calling
It's
a war
been
talk.
literally like how long since we literally just left the fucking mountain?
30 minutes.
Literally,
30 minutes?
not
Yeah.
even. What's the casting
I-
time on teleport?
No, but like we had some time
10
talking about
minutes
stuff.
Plus 10
Oh, okay.
minutes plus whatever teleport
It
time.
takes
Yeah.
the casting time is one action.
Yeah. But my
Okay,
assumption,
so
the reason I say
like
30
20
minutes.
say
Yeah.
10 minutes to go out and then find the cat. And then
Yeah,
come back.
that's what I was saying. Like we were chatting for like 10ish minutes and we were like looking for the cat for like 20.
We did take 10 minutes for the identify, yeah.
I would
Yeah.
not like. I would still not be like that's not calling my dad would not be the first thing.
Fair
I
enough.
would not be sure if I wanted to pull that out like
Right now.
immediately.
Okay, so don't overthink it. We're about to head into war. It's not something that's relevant in fighting.
Another thing is, if you do call him to say that, he could just hang up.
Yeah. Click, click,
Could you imagine?
man.
Could you imagine his super fluffy, nice dad just immediately hanging up at the reference of, "Are you not actually my dad?" That'd be so mean.
Well, I mean, I feel like he might be the type because I think he'd panic. He just panics and like hangs up because he doesn't really know how it works.
The really quick mumbling of, I'm going through a tunnel, bye.
I can see you making the noise with your mouth.
We're kind of breaking up.
So we're just gonna go to war talks then?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Cool. So Persephone happily brings you all to Plague's domain. Smells just as lovely as it did before.
I mean, it was fine in the city.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Like, the city is still wrought with decay, but...
Oh, I thought the
doesn't smell
city
so
was
bad.
clean.
No, not really. I mean, stone that is decayed and been overgrown with moss and stuff, it's a completely abandoned city, so...
Oh, okay. So it smells
There's no one
stagnant.
in it, right? So it smells stagnant. I think that's the exact word I used to describe it the first time we got there. Anyway, you do arrive, and you head over to Plague's castle, because that is where you told everyone to meet. And as soon as you go in, the Emperor is there, and he goes, "Good to see you're all here."
Yeah. Sorry it took so long.
Spider, okay? He looked...
He's just a bit shook. He got some strange news. We're not sure what to think about it yet. It's not relevant.
Daddy issues.
We all have daddy issues, please.
I don't.
You
I beg to differ.
No, you have
I don't have a dad.
Glitch is your dad.
No, he's not.
It's just like in the just sadly. That's fine.
All right.
Yeah. So daddy issues. It's like yeah. I
Daddy,
get that.
Don't think about it. Anyways, it's not relevant right now.
Mhm.
We've was it?
We have more important things to do. We have a war going on.
Okay, so wait, wait, out of character, just to clarify some information, Moros is most likely not trying to come here, because, I mean, he can just come here.
He's most likely already on the surface.
Yeah, and he's, the entire thing we're trying to stop is a ritual to bring back the lawful good god.
Yes.
Yeah.
Weird shit. What are we stopping?
Because it's gonna blow up the planet or
Is
whatever.
it because I think it's gonna
It's
break
specifically going to break
the seal.
the
tower.
not the tower itself, the spire.
The
And if it
seventh.
breaks the spire,
Yeah, right.
the magical seal on the planet will
Right.
break.
So
and
that's
that-
the update we give to everyone here. So Moros is, we need to stop him from breaking the world.
We need to stop him from bringing back an extremely good deity that has only been helpful to people.
Because-
bad.
Yes, no. It's like the process of
I mean,
bringing
at least
back
the
the
Emperor's
deity.
gonna be in.
Yeah, for sure.
Honestly-
Yeah.
honestly,
But it's one of those. If he could just move the ritual to somewhere else, it would probably be okay.
The
But
problem
I think
is
the entire
he
idea
needs
is he needs
that
that.
location.
Yes, no, but see, the thing is, if he could just move
Essentially,
it somewhere else, it would be fine. But since he can't, it's not okay.
Take the ritual and we push it someplace else.
Anyways,
And like the end of the episode, that failed because of
well, no, but it's succeeded.
All the people
The
that
will-
you've brought here obviously like nod like, yeah, we know we have to stop him. That's not really
Yeah.
the problem. The problem is how are we assaulting the most defensed location on the entire
I
globe?
believe the best way would be to try to divert
Come from
troops
hell?
towards one direction and then go into the other.
We are outnumbered.
Yes.
what about
This
have an
the
army on
spell
surface and have everything
Grease.
come- and the rest of us come from hell? Can we come from hell?
You could potentially go through hell if you want to strike through Moros's domain to the portal that is opening.
That's how
I mean, we could just go in from the underside of the portal. Like, you could go through the portal too. But no. How many people? Let me go copy paste my.
If only we had the giant parasite still with us.
No, but he's here. He's part of this. He's not here, but he's part of this.
No, he's not. He's gone.
Oh, is he? What happened?
Yeah. The apostle said he got rid of him.
Yeah, the apostle. got rid of
Wait, is the apostle with us? My list
Nope.
isn't good.
The apostle's also not here. Your list is probably accurate. You guys don't have a lot of help.
Okay, here.
We got the Dark Prince, but we got
Dark-
like,
the
Dark,
Dark
Prince,
Prince-
and the dwarves waiting.
We
Dark
do not have the
Prince
Dark
or-
Prince. We have.
You do
we-
have the Dark Prince. You
Oh.
have the
Dark
demons
Prince.
of the
Army.
Dark Prince.
We
How
agreed-
many-
we- For the Dark Prince, we agreed to get him something that he said he doesn't want us. That is a bad idea for him to have.
But we get his army.
Yeah, we have the Abyss, which is a pretty
Which
big
Yeah.
which rose a lot of questions because you all went, the
one. The what?
army? You guys are like, there aren't even guards on the walls.
They're like
that's-
literally hedonists.
Yeah. So like, what do you mean army? And he's like, oh, it's demons.
Yeah.
And you're all like,
Are we the bad guys?
oh.
Are we the bad guys?
Wait,
No,
so
I
Dark
believe
so-
the number of demons he offered was 10,000.
no.
No?
Okay, so let me read my list. So my list is 25,000 demons,
Oh, 25 grand.
20 sunwalkers, some
Yes.
indeterminate amount of huntsmen,
Yep.
5,000 dwarves, 25,000 abyssians, a Tarask-sized griffin tank, all of the seven sages except for Darius.
No, Darius is going to be here. He just wasn't there when you were talking to him.
Okay.
because he was busy. But he
The
will-
parasite spiders, the dragonborn pirates, and Diego.
Cool. So we're talking under 100,000 people.
Yeah.
Did I tell you how many of them there are?
I think it was 500,000 or something like that.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, the thing is, we do have the artifacts.
Mm-hmm.
I have to
Firearm.
it's my opinion is that like there's the thing where the quality of our
Firearms and
troops,
tanks.
the quality of our like large single troops is significant. I just don't know if it's significant enough. Like specifically
You do also have the Balefire Sunwalker cannon.
Oh yeah.
Right. We have the biggest, baddest weapon, maybe.
But like
I hope-
it's my assumption that Tarask-sized Griffin tank is worth at least 100,000.
And I would make the counter argument that so is Moros.
Yeah, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying. Okay, it was also my assumption that Moros is not counted in this thing because I made the assumption that our final boss is Moros and also the general.
True. I was gonna say raw. Tarask Griffin can't even injure Moros.
Oh no.
Oh no! But again,
All the
my
magical weapons.
Yeah,
My-
no,
He's
man.
again my assumption was that Moros is not counted in this number.
Fair enough.
500,001.
But yeah, so that's what we have currently in the list that I have listed. I might have missed something, but like I'm not sure. I've been updating it sporadically as we go.
Cool. So that sounds correct. I don't think you guys have gotten anyone else because there's not really much else to get. You elected to not try and communicate with any of the elves because they're in their own war. You
Yeah.
elected to not get any groups of spiders because the inside is kind of fucked up. right
Honestly, it
I
would
guess-
now.
be
You try to contact Terry, but you couldn't get through
Yeah.
to Terry.
I tried a lot.
a funny reason to somehow get the spiders killed in that there's gonna be a lot of dead bodies.
Well, no,
Free
but it doesn't
food.
matter. There's dead bodies in the other war too, so like I really.
Dead bodies.
Um,
But even
anymore.
more.
The
More
the
variety.
exact number of Dragonborn pirates you have is like under 100.
Well, no, but I have to.
Um,
I have to assume we have like 50 of those guys, which is
Yeah.
more than the Sunwalkers. But I have to assume the quality of those individuals are less than the Sunwalkers.
Sunwalkers are the highest quality troops you guys have.
No, the
Like, there's-
Tarask-sized Griffin tank probably is.
The problem with saying that is an ally that you have is that he said he will show up when the time is.
There's also
right.
Diego,
There is Diego, yes. Diego is a high quality troop.
because he's a single named character. He's a single named character.
I will tell you, he's not much stronger than a Sunwalker. The unnamed Sunwalkers are actually pretty strong.
Yeah, but it's also one of those that's still. I'm still saying.
There's not a lot of them.
Anyways, so this is what we have. This is what we're going in with. It's not great. I do think most likely the best choice would be some sort of strike. You know what?
Some sort of strike.
You know what would be the crazy
Stop staring at the pendant
I
and
think we
stare
should
at the Val
attack.
instead.
crazy idea.
the
Can we
spire.
get Glitch to fly his island really far above the city?
And just crash it into this.
No. They don't have to. He doesn't have to crash. I mean, no, he doesn't have to crash it. He doesn't have to crash it. And then we just figure out a way to like drop people in key locations and like avoid a decent
So-
amount of army.
You have some new info from probably Steven would have this info because he'd be most likely the one scouting them. And he
That
goes,
makes sense.
Well, Moros is flying around the spire,
Fuck.
and I would assume that if he saw a flying city, he would send it into the ground faster than it can run away.
What about
Okay, so here's the thing: is
Glitch versus
Isabel isn't good at this. Val is good at this.
yeah, same.
Val has studied this shit for literally like so many
Yeah, I was gonna
years.
say, especially for like, hey Val, you're gonna make a great leader once you take over the world.
Yeah, like this.
Everyone
This is
knows
her.
something.
This is her shit.
Yeah.
Well, it's the main target of the attack. This is Val's inner conscience time.
Hello.
Is to
Say it with the
disrupt
accent.
The ritual. It's to disrupt the ritual. I don't know. So what's less important is performing a successful attack
Yeah.
into the city, and what's more important is getting a small group of highly trained adventurers into the spire and up to the top to stop the ritual. So some kind of covert entrance while an attack is
Sure.
feigned on the wall.
The
would
web?
be your most likely
Or a web.
result.
The web is way better.
The web.
Except
the
for all the,
Though
air
you do
cancer.
know that it's
Yeah.
very possible they have they have elves working for them rather. So they
Yeah,
have
but also the
things
number
in
of
web.
people
So
in the
pretty
web
much-
is low.
so pretty much
Maybe.
Lower.
I'm not sure.
what I'm getting from this that the army is actually just a distraction.
Yeah.
The main thing we're gonna
So-
do is just stop the ritual.
So I think probably the
Right.
large number of troops, so 50,000 demons abyssians and also the reign of dwarves, are like
Reign of Wolves. With leading them, would you send the 7 sages?
that would make sense.
Because their artifacts are best used against the majority of the enemies.
yeah.
Maybe I'm just thinking like the best thing here would be to send in the various parties that we have at different through different avenues, but at the same target.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
While the 50,000 plus dwarves does the thing. Griffin tank, I assume, will show up sometime, but I fucking don't know.
Only if we need them.
He will appear. Maybe.
Well, no, when he's needed. If he's never
Yeah,
needed, he just doesn't show up. Okay. If he doesn't show up because he's never needed, fucking Doug let him out for no reason. Okay. Anyways, so I think the huntsmen are probably good enough for that. Because, like, it's one of those, you don't have to actually kill anyone, you just have to disrupt a ritual. Usually involving killing the person casting it, but, like, whatever, it doesn't have to be.
Most likely at the top of the spire,
Yeah.
which has a lot of probably troops in it.
Yeah. But, like...
Also, the fighters aren't bad fighters. They're actually probably some of the most exceptional team-based
No,
fighters.
but my concern with it is that because they're a small number, it's not going to make a huge difference on the thing. It would be better to have them as a possible strike team.
I'll have you know that you have no idea how many of them there are.
That's true. It does say indeterminate. Hey, Steven! How many signed up?
At this point, again, we don't have paper to sign them up. They just show up. And
How many do you think?
We have a couple thousand right now.
Lovely. Okay.
That's the hunting guild?
Yeah.
That also might be like well used to disrupt supply lines in the forest. Basically be guerrilla warfare around the spire.
God, that would be really useful if they were getting their supplies from above
Also
hell,
true.
wouldn't it?
Yeah, I was also about to say, like, I also don't think we're doing anything that long term where that would necessarily have an impact. But yeah, okay.
It would be a good idea too if there were supply lines and you could
Okay,
roll a strike
so
group, it would
so
pull
the 20 Sunwalkers is a strike group. The 7 Sages would probably be better not as a strike group, but as a lead group.
They would probably be best leading the troops.
What about the
That's
parasites?
kind of-
Also because then they'll recognize that and be like, holy shit, it's the 7 fucking sages.
Mm. Well,
What about-
the children of the 7?
what about
it's
the-
very important to note that these are the children.
Aren't they still called the 7
barring
Sages?
Barring one who is an original 7 Sage because she
Oh, yeah.
really
Oh,
old.
yeah.
Also, what about the spiders?
I don't know. There's not 13 of them. How many are there?
There's
Someone give me a
8
number.
plus 1. 8 plus 1.
8 plus 1. There's 9 of them. I don't know. What do you think?
The thing is, I think that a lot of them don't have combat capabilities, which is kind of why I want them to
Anything combat nurses. Like in
do more
Battlefield.
leading things.
One of them can heal.
No, but like it's also one of those. One of them can heal. People can do surveillance and shit. Can the eyeball one just see what the best path is to go? Like just to look and see like patrol routes and shit.
He can see all of that stuff, but he has next to no idea what any of it means.
Yeah, but I can
Like-
ask. Like, hey,
Yeah.
at this location, how many people are there?
Yeah, he can give you any information you want, though he can only use his ability in very short bursts.
At least it will give us an idea.
Yeah, I just want to know approximately how many people are in the spot. Can he see into the web?
Yeah, he can see anywhere.
Okay, cool. How okay is that route?
Okay, so important to note, only one of them is here. So Eyes isn't here right now.
Fucking
You would have to go take maybe a day to do that. But
call ball.
the one that
No, he doesn't talk.
he talks. He's just blind. Well, he's not blind. He just keeps his eyes closed all the time.
Okay,
If he
okay.
was blind, then that would be very counterintuitive.
No, he's blind so he can see everything.
Mm.
That's a common trope. Well, like,
Which is counterintuitive.
I mean, that's true. That's why it's a common trope. But like, okay,
Wouldn't that person not actually be blind then? Since
Yes.
you can see everything. You're objectively not blind. You just can't use your eyes.
distraction group. I thought blind was specifically you can't see out your eyes.
Well, yeah, because human beings can't see without normally.
Normal.
Demons, huntsmen. I don't think the huntsmen need a leader.
It is funny though that at least one of the 7 Sages is an adept covert operations soldier.
Can he come with us?
You could, yeah, you could.
It's just I don't want to split the groups because it's so much easier to manage them like this.
Samuel.
Samuel.
Okay. Dwarves. Griffin tank?
Man, we should have
Question
thought
mark.
this before we made an army.
Well, no, we didn't know what we were gonna get.
Also,
The
we didn't
most
know.
fucking ratchet army ever. By the
Okay,
way.
so the huntsmen are fine by themselves. The demons can be led by the seven sages minus Samuel. Minus.
Another whole, Spire being
Yeah.
sigil to keep.
Oh, I realize actually the seven sages can just lead all of them because like the Abyssians are also just listening to fucking Darius anyways.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's probably the best use of them.
I guess I have a very important question: who's gonna be there? Is the cat gonna be there?
She's always there.
Always
Who
there.
knows?
Who
Led by the
knows?
seven sages minus Samuel. Strike teams. Can Samuel do things on his own? He probably shouldn't. That would be dangerous.
You did get him out of the spire. while
Yeah,
he
he
going
was.
solo.
Can he go with Diego?
You can go with Diego.
That would work. Okay, so strike team 1 is spiders. Spiders? Is that okay? Are they combat able? One of them's a literal child.
I was gonna say they just kind of fuck with stuff in it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Consider that combat worthy. Then
No, but it's also one of those. Their shtick is
will say-
toppling governments.
Yeah, they are in a very effective group. Whether or not they can work in an actual war-based scenario is yet to be proven.
Yeah, I mean, again, their shtick is toppling governments. This feels kind of.
Similar to that.
Anyway,
But
so
you don't necessarily need to do it violently.
yeah, okay, Diego,
You know for a
plus
fact that at least Ame, the leader, is a good fighter. The strong humanoid is a good fighter. The spider lady is a good fighter.
that's not too bad.
Who else is in there? I'm trying to think. Hierophant is not a good fighter. If they had Black Hat, he's good in combat, but he's not really a fighter. But they don't have Black Hat.
Question.
Yes.
We can split them up too. We can shuffle them around to be like the non-combat ones go with the leaders and the combat ones go.
Yeah.
Where
yeah,
are you
split
putting
up
little
there, yeah.
eyeball boy?
Little eyeball boy should probably just stay here.
He can look through the battlefield from afar. He can look.
Like he can't combat, right? Like
You guys don't really know the extent of how powerful is.
you know what? Okay, fine. We'll just leave them as a group. They'll go in as a group. That's easy peasy.
He'll know what to do.
Which one of the spiders is here?
It would be Ame.
Is it
Even though he's really bad at talking with people, like in terms of strategy, he's the one that's here.
okay? But is it all right for you guys to go in?
Just,
I'm worried about eyes not making it.
well, he's never had trouble before.
It's going to be very densely packed and very dangerous. Is it all right?
Yeah, is it all right?
I'm sure it will be fine.
All right. So they're going in together. Easy. So then, do you think the Sunwalkers would be better as a strike team, or like as part of the big group?
Okay, so the leader of the Sunwalkers would be the one here, and he'd probably go, I'm not gonna lie to you, but they don't really get along as well as you might like.
Lovely. Okay, so part of the big group.
Part of the big group.
Like each Sunwalker with each other.
Yeah, they're more of a lone wolf kind of deal.
All right.
Well, they don't have a choice, do they?
The Sunwalkers can have the Sunwalker cannon.
I have 4 that you could take as a strike group if 4 is a big enough number.
That works.
That would work. Okay, Sunwalkers plus cannon. Okay, so 16 Sunwalkers. And
16 Sunwalkers with the cannon.
And then 4 Sunwalkers.
4 plus the leader.
Oh, plus leader.
Thing we could try and do, get a different group to try and get that monster in the sewers, so the infection one.
Oh, yeah.
The infection, yeah.
Yeah, so we could set a different group to get that. Try and see if they could use it.
My concern with that is that we don't have a way to rapidly communicate that that's a plan to everyone. So I think it would be something that would detriment everyone, enemies and friendlies alike.
So who would be here that can talk on this? At least one of them. Probably. Oh, it would probably be Samuel, and he would be here for sure. He would probably say like, it'd probably actually be a good diversion to do before the start of the fight if we were to
No, that's fair.
set that on them to pull their resources away from the wall to deal with it. I'm certain they will be able to deal with it. I don't think it's strong enough to overtake them. But
I mean, it would also clear out the sewers for future use too. So.
Mhm. And the dwarf leader will just go like, "Oh, we got demolition squads we can send in.
To-
a big hole in the sewers.
Lovely.
Let them all go."
Okay.
Yeah, I guess
The-
the problem is that once we do let it go, how will we contain it?
Well, we don't have to contain it.
That's what Samuel just said. Is like most likely the army that's there can
Yeah,
contain it.
so
It's just pulling resources.
We literally just need to open it to let it out, and then
Yeah,
it'll just
so-
kill some of the army. We won't go in until it's gone.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you can do that by using eyes.
Also, the
Yeah.
dwarf cannons from literally miles away.
No, I mean like eyes can watch to see when the infection is.
Yeah.
dealt with.
And we'll. Okay. Lovely. So that's everyone, unfortunately. Here, I'll take a screenshot of my list.
You gotta make sure you check it twice.
How are you doing, Haru?
How are you doing, Haru?
Staring.
How are you
Pendulum.
feeling finding out new information about your life?
You
Pendant
spelled
swings
dwarfs
back and forth.
wrong.
It's fine.
No, it's not. I don't want to be copyright striked.
Why would you be copyright striked?
Because dwarves with a V is copyrighted by.
There's no one that can. This is my personal private notes in a channel that is not public.
In a Discord server.
They can hear the V.
Fine. This is the first time I've corrected a spelling mistake in this fucking document.
Dwarfs.
Also, it's been written in here like a bajillion times. I'm only changing the one.
Spell it like that.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
They
Okay.
only copyrighted the V.
Oh no! Look out! It's J.R.R. Tolkien. He's come back from the grave to kill us all.
No.
Anyways, agree or disagree? This makes sense. Oh, I also realized I should probably put us.
Yes, you guys are also a strike team.
Okay.
It's really funny every time you put spiders down because there are no spiders in there.
I know, but they're
Or there
called
is- There's one female spider.
Mm.
spider.
There's not the same kind of spiders as.
Yeah.
Haru.
Anyways, the
Shigumo.
I don't know where to send them, so okay. I think the most mobile group, objectively, should be Diego and Samuel because they're just two people.
Yep, and they both have magic and they both can teleport.
Yeah, so they have the most. So they should take the
That's actually not true. Do you know who has more mobility than them?
fucking.
The spiders.
Yeah, I was about to say like Mirror Man.
Mirror Man.
But like the thing about it specifically is that like they're a larger group.
Haru can run fast.
Also, he can roll extremely poorly and not be able to use his ability.
Yeah, anyways.
At the start of the fucking match.
The question is, where do we all want to go in from? Do we go in as a group and split off as we like get stuck, or should we go in from different routes from the get go? How finite? How like minute should it be?
Out of character, say as a group as much as possible because that would be very painful. for
That's
Dwarf.
fair. Well-
Wait, did I name the leader of the Dragonborn Green Tooth?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so smart.
Nice.
Okay, but my did eyes answer my question? How bad is the inside of the web?
Oh, you need an entire day to do that, so it needs to be after you've discussed all of this.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so strike teams come back with us. and we can discuss where everyone goes from there.
Okay,
That's it. We're done.
cool.
Did it.
So you leave the meeting and you go back to above surface and go to eyes.
I have to assume this was most of the day.
Yes, and right away
Many
you
chit-chat.
ask eyes a question, and the
their head
question
explodes.
is, can you see into the web? And eyes responds, the what?
Fucking knew
You
it.
don't.
Hey, do you want to see it right now? We can go look.
He yes, you could bring him there, but his eyes are currently closed.
Yes, but like then you can be aware of what it is.
He's actually been through the web before because they were on the inside.
Yeah, they were.
Oh,
on the
yeah,
inside.
no, wait.
I'm
It's
like,
just that he didn't know that was a different place, and he didn't get the name. He just doesn't know what it is.
No, but like
so
you.
if you-
You know what? Never mind. We could just call fucking a web weaver to ask.
So, are you going to call your new webweaver friend or Breathless?
I think I don't trust Breathless to not work with them. Because the thing with
I do
Breathless
not-
is that
also do not.
I think he's
absolute wild card. You have
yeah.
no idea
See, I
what
think
to
he's
do.
just neutral. And-
Literal chaotic neutral.
Yeah, I think he just does it because he thinks it's fun, and so he'll help anyone who asks. I'd rather call the other one, but I also feel that's pretty sus too, because she previously worked for the call, who is no longer around.
Very specifically, though, didn't
She didn't care, but
Uma give you access to this woman to get back, though?
huh? No. The mouth did, but like
Mouth did? Okay, I couldn't remember if it was the mouth or Akuma.
Akuma didn't know anything. It's fine.
Okay.
He was very surprised.
Okay, so who are we calling?
We called the
Not
lady.
breathless.
The lady? Sure. So you call the lady, and I'm assuming with the call ball, and she does pick up.
Oh, are we calling with a call ball? I was just gonna.
Oh, you're just gonna use your pen? You can do either. Call.
I mean, they both work
Do both.
First one, then the other.
At the same time.
at the same time. But they're really confusing. No, just use the pendant. It's fine. Like,
No,
Okay,
call
cool.
her with the pendant and then scry on her with the ball.
So you call her with the pendant, and it does take her a
we'll
little
put
bit
it like
before she shows up.
inside like a room, so that it's not just public, where there's a big hole, fleshy hole in the ground.
Sure. And she comes out, and she says, good to see you again.
Lovely. I have some questions about the web right now, like the current state of it.
Please, shoot.
Around the spire, how
Yes.
busy is it?
Well, it's been quite quiet since the elves filled the entire building up with cement.
Ah,
God fucking damn it.
well. Get the
I
dwarves,
didn't know you
find
could do
out.
that.
No reason you can't.
Wait, did they just fill in the spire? It's like the actual
The
tower itself?
Just the tower itself, but there's lots of them stationed around it.
Yeah,
Lovely.
Okay, so there's no. Yeah, so like you can sneak in, you'll be in the city, but if
Yes.
you get close to the actual
No,
tower,
but that's still better, I think. How many? I have to assume there's a lot less people there than on the actual surface.
I'm not going to lie, I didn't count them because there were so many, but if I had to take a wild guess, I would say at least in the tens of thousands.
Lovely. Okay, that seems like a waste of troops. There's not that many people that can go in and out of the web. Anyways,
Yeah.
upset.
I would just say that they're being very safe with their decision.
It feels overly cautious. Also, why are there elves here?
Guarding the sewers at all?
Why elves?
Last I heard that the elves were coerced into working with somebody due to them telling them that the ritual that is being performed on the surface is to bring back the sun god.
That's not true.
As
That is-
true or false as it may be, the person that convinced them was very suave.
And who convinced them?
I don't know.
Now this feels like one of those things that I now wish I just got my dad. But like oh, also Spider Dad stopped responding too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Fucking so many no calls.
Leaving you off on
The
read.
only dad that seems to care is the salamander.
Hey, on the bright
She
side,
is that one is the favorite.
On the bright side, Val, he only stopped communicating with you verbally, not magically. You can still use her powers.
You do still have access to your powers.
That'd be so depressing if he just like no.
Just
I-
pieced out like
To be
entirely.
fair, I believe that the way that Warlock is intended to work is you are handed the powers and they are not constantly drawn from your.
It's the way that I've always interpreted it was it's a deal. They cannot back out of it, and you cannot back out of it unless either of you breaks a contract.
It is a contract.
Yeah, like a
It's not
a cleric
actually
can lose their power because the god says nah, not anymore. A paladin can lose their power because the god says not anymore. But one of these is but the warlock is a legally binding contract.
Anyway.
Nice.
Yeah, but the god has no reason to say no, unless you do something stupid.
Yeah, like unless you do something that's very anathema. Like fucking what do I get?
God
Druids lose their power if they touch metal. So like
Not in 5e.
not in 5e, but I just think it's funny.
The whole point of the gods giving powers to like paladins and clerics to spread their name, kind of deal.
Depends. Depends on
In
whatever the god
name
wants.
of-
Yeah.
in
What is
the
it?
name of
Clerics
do this.
clerics choose their god, paladins are chosen.
Yeah.
Champions.
But So I suppose that's not really
No, voice is fine. Noah's dead.
oh lovely.
Oh, dead?
Oh no.
Abandoned?
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I just heard you. Okay.
Hear him.
Which is weird because I didn't lose connection on anything.
Oh, fair enough. Maybe you just lost some packets.
Ah, damn, Amazon.
Fucking
Wow.
FedEx every time.
It's
Yeah.
the same joke.
No, it's Canada Post. They're the worst.
Yeah. No,
It's-
well,
it's-
no,
there-
actually.
It's
Hold up, let me go get my internet from my PO box.
there. Yeah, it's stuck at the distribution center.
Oh god.
outside Toronto.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
This is what
They have
happens when
boxes.
every time an Amazon worker gets a pee break.
Oh no.
Oh.
That's terrible. Why would you say that? Okay.
Why?
But yeah, so the web isn't really an option. So the best it is best to go overland. Is there a way to prevent the ones inside the web from leaving?
Extreme violence.
It's unlikely that anyone would be able to get information to leave the web. I don't think they have anyone that could do that.
No, I mean they got in here somehow in the first place. So I'm sure that they have someone on the other side to communicate
I
with.
think the orders they were given were to just make sure no one comes through the web.
Okay, lovely. So we can just discount that number. Thank you.
No problem.
So how have you been?
I've been good.
That's good. That's good.
It's been quiet with, the call being dead.
Yeah, I mean it's probably it seems it's convenient.
What
I don't know
happened
what's it. I know it's chaos over there, but
It just means less work for me, really.
honestly, yeah.
What happened to the bodies at the call?
The bodies, well, I don't quite know. They
I have to
died
assume-
outside of the web, so
I have to assume they returned to dust. That's the assumption I have. You can ask Akuma when he comes back. With my husband.
If he comes back.
when he comes
Val just gives Nami a dirty look.
Bad word. Bad choice of words. Bad choice of words.
Bad words.
It was a very deliberate choice of words right there. Fuck.
It was accidental.
Well, I'm not one for family drama. Goodbye, and she just slinks back into her hole.
Goodbye.
Okay, so that's not really an option. The way to go is not the sewers, because if they're going down there to clean up the infection that we're going to summon, that is not a good way to go. Unless we go there ahead of time.
You could go there ahead of time.
So we can go there, get in position beneath the city at various locations, call ball the dwarf leader to fire at the infection while they're dealing with that. No, but the thing is, we can't guarantee that they're not going to go into the sewers where we're currently standing.
But to keep in mind, the dwarfs are literally going to blow up the ground above exactly where the infection is.
Okay. So they're
So,
not.
like,
They're probably
won't be
not going
much.
to go into the ground.
Yeah, in fact, you could potentially just keep those rooms with the infected in them sealed and just blow the
Yeah.
ceiling
Okay.
above
So
them and just put them out.
then we should, as strike teams, go in there and split up like among the city because we can't know the best positions to get out on from. Anyways,
Samuel knows them.
huh?
Samuel knows them.
Oh, then
He knows the sewers extremely well.
tell us. Just tell us. He's here. He can tell us.
He basically says there are grates that lead directly into the bottom room of this fire. Like, it's literally...
Yeah, but it's like, is there more than... No, but I'm also sure that one's going to be specifically guarded.
It's possible that won't be guarded, so he would say that your next best bet is to just leave right outside of the spire, because it's unlikely they'll have guards stationed at the base of the spire, because it wouldn't make sense until there's an attack to do that.
Okay. So...
And you would be able to just move straight into the bottom of the spire.
Okay,
He's
there...
basically telling you that there's no way for you guys to really go into the spire without proceeding through this first room.
Oh. I thought the spire had a basement.
It does have a basement. It's just a treasury. And there's no way into it from the sewers.
Okay. So then it
So essentially,
doesn't
like,
matter.
the
We're
only
all
way
going
to
to the
get
same
into that-
place.
Yeah, the
Well-
only way to get into that treasury is to literally go from...
Well, we're doing the anime thing of, like, one person breaks off from the group to be a distraction while the other people continue, but, like... So that's it. That's the plan, right? Everyone okay with that? I know I just did a lot of talking, and I'm sorry, but, like, it's so...
Nah, it's good. Centralize it. I'm good.
Yeah.
Epic.
Epic gamer moment.
Epic.
So, this is going to be a disaster.
Oh, yeah. I mean, anything that's planned out doesn't work, so...
Murphy's Law.
That's a good one.
Murphy's Law.
So I need to run to the washroom really quick. Once I get back, we're gonna start the attack. I don't see...
No, the thing is, we have a few days still.
Yeah.
We used to
And the reason...
If you want to cut it tight.
You know, but it's also one of those... Val doesn't want to go until her fucking spiders are back.
Okay, well, I'm gonna run to the washroom. I'll be right back.
we still need to do our
Level up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do the level
I
up.
did that basically.
We already did that.
Okay, so it's one of those things. If we do get Akuma back, I have to assume Haru wouldn't be happy with him coming with us.
I mean, I wouldn't be unhappy about it, but I'll be like,
A little bit
hey
shook.
Val, why is Haru staring at me like that?
Haru just doesn't not
Or
like
just,
just
hey
stare.
Haru, why are you staring at me like that?
Hey, I get a 6th level spell.
Just hey son, why are you staring at me
I do
like
have a
that?
6th level spell. Fine, ability and score improvement. That's
So
what I get in 2 spells.
I mean, it's one of those, like, I'd like to take him with us as a character. I don't like to take NPCs with us as a player, which is why I wanted to split up the strike teams.
Yeah.
Is there a feat to increase intelligence? Because I just want to get
I think
1 point of intelligence.
I think the ones that increase intelligence only increase it by 1. So just
Yeah,
give
I
us-
just need 1.
yeah,
just need one.
give it a scroll. I'm sure that you'll
Gamer
find one.
moment.
There's lots, so
Probably something like magic initiating.
I don't know if magic initiate. No, because it gives you so much. I don't think it gives you an ability score. But yeah, Val will now take 1 level in fighter.
Really?
Let's go.
No, I think 1 level in cleric is way better.
Fair. Is there a good multi-class for wizard? I'm actually now curious.
I mean, like, there's you're too far in, I think, for a good multi-class. But like the like cheap dips are like cleric, because the first level of cleric gives you a lot. Fighter, because the first 2 levels of fighter give you a lot.
Yeah.
And that's all I can think of for good first level. Good first and second. I know wizard is also a good one to dip into, but you're already in wizard, so you can't.
I already am a wizard.
You're
Yeah.
a wizard, Harry.
Like, my favorite 2-level dip is 2 levels of wizard to get the divination wizard, so you have the premonition dice. That's my favorite dip, but
I've equipped my bacon pajamas
Nice.
and returned.
okay.
So you
What
can
are we
choose
doing?
observant. Observant has intelligent or wisdom as +1.
Oh,
Oh, that's
we're
nice.
doing levels? Yeah, do the levels actually.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah.
I have Technicolor vision now.
Okay, so this evening, Val would like to. Okay, so first of all, Val would like to. No, just scry on Mabu.
Yeah.
Okay, so you scry on Mabu. Roll. Or no,
What?
I roll.
Yeah, you roll a saving throw, but also she's very familiar with him. He has her familiar. Like,
There's still a chance it fails, right?
I mean, there's a chance he succeeds.
Right. What's the DC?
Let
of
me
the ball?
let me
It's
look.
15?
It's a lot.
No, not yours. It's the ball's.
All right, it's
Yeah.
the balls.
The ball is 15.
The ball is 15.
And what
Okay.
does he get as a negative?
Ball.
10?
He gets -5 because I'm familiar with him. I have his likeness or picture. I have a possession or garment, and I have probably a body part. So he has negative.
Are they
21.
Cumulative?
Yeah,
Okay, well he fails.
yeah. I don't think he
There
can
you go.
succeed a -21 to his roll.
So you scry on him. So this is an interesting question. How does scrying orb work?
It lets you see 10 feet from the target. If they can see invisible things, there's a glowing ball above their head.
Yeah, but what type of vision does a scrying orb have? Just your vision?
You can see and hear through the sensor as if you were there.
Okay. It's black.
Fuck!
Nice.
Hand it over.
I'll pass him the ball.
Cool. Haru, now that you're using the orb on him, you are familiar at the very least. So
No, but like we've done this before where we can pass the ball so that people can see through it.
true.
The spell has
Okay,
succeeded.
I'll let it go. So you look through, and you see the mob is just following around Kuma on the inside.
Huh.
Where are they?
They're just walking along.
No, but where are they?
Just in a
In
forested
darkness.
area.
Fuck. Okay, but this means I can call them. It's safe to call them.
All right.
So we're using
Hands
the
are
third
back.
charge. And who are you calling?
I think if Kuma would just hang up.
At least with Mabu, Akuma has to tell him to hang up.
Yeah. And I don't think he would not listen to Val. I feel like even though Mabu is just a yes man, he would more likely say yes to Val than Akuma. Just fucking call the spider boy.
Which one?
Not the,
Mabu?
yeah.
Okay,
That
so
one's
you
the
call
spider
Mabu.
boy, the other one's the spider man.
So
Spider-Man.
right off the bat, it rings more times than you're comfortable with.
Mm,
But he does pick up. And he says, "Hi,
Mabu, where are you? What are you doing?
I'm just following around Akuma. He's been doing a lot of stuff in here. It's
What's he
fun.
doing? What's he done?
Honestly, not a lot that I know of. He just kind of goes into buildings and talks to people and then leaves.
Why did he bring you with?
I mean, sometimes he comes out injured.
Oh my.
He said that we'd probably be another 2 weeks. Val in shambles right now.
Well, it's just upsetting because like there's a possibility that she's not going to be around in 2 weeks.
That's true. That is very true.
A non-zero chance.
Do you want to just tell them that? Maybe they'll stop what they're doing.
Is that better for him or worse for him?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You're kind of sitting there like frozen, contemplating things, and Akuma kind of comes into view too and looks and he's like, "What's up? Do you need something?"
I don't know.
I don't know.
Can I take your
You know.
order?
They tell me therapy does wonders.
Not in this situation. We don't have time for something like that.
I'm sure that there's some kind of drug that can fix your problem.
No, there's a war. I don't think a drug can fix a war.
It'll make you feel better about it, I'm sure.
No, but that doesn't solve the issue.
I didn't say it would fix it. Okay, maybe I did.
You
say
did say that.
Hey. You look like you need a smoke.
I might.
Hold on.
I might honestly.
Oh yeah, there's also foo. Oh fuck! Wait, there's
Well-
also foo.
You're a very quiet individual when you call people. It's kind of strange.
No,
Anything
sorry.
else?
There's just a lot to think about. If you're not coming back for another 2 weeks,
I need to do what I'm doing.
What is it that you're doing?
but all right. Just. You've always been very frustrating.
Oh, I know. It's only because I like seeing you mad.
Give the ball back to Mabu.
Oh,
Give-
he's still right here. He's literally just in frame.
Oh, he's just in frame.
He's just in frame.
So she says, "Go away."
Leave, shoot.
Get out of here.
Oh, hey, I meant to ask you, Val.
What?
You plan on getting rid of that thing you call your father at some point?
I have no plans for it. Also,
It's
which
kind of
one?
being a bother. Oh, I'm sure you know the one I'm talking about.
That
I-
one. That guy.
I know it's not right to trust him, but I want to.
It's in fact the most incorrect thing you can do.
I know.
Can we hear this conversation?
I'm pretty sure Haru's in the room because
Yeah,
I needed
Haru's
Haru.
in the room.
Mhm.
Like I needed Haru to look in the ball.
I'd say loud enough for Val to hear, but not for them to hear. Not to mention, you probably don't want to lose all your powers.
Oh fuck, that would be so difficult.
What's a warlock?
I happen
without a
to have
patron?
I've happened to meet someone on my adventures in the surface that could really help you with the situation.
Who?
He's some kind of vulture man. He lives in a tower. He killed his own patron.
No, I'm aware. That's what I was thinking. You don't need to tell me that. Haru said the thing, and I was like, when Noah said the thing, I was like, no. What is a warlock without a patron? My thought was an arc warlock. Archer.
Warlock. If you'd like some advice, go for the threads.
Go for the threads? Oh no, that.
That's in the puppet.
I don't even know if I'm going to get there.
Okay.
We'll see.
Can we be on our way
Survive
now?
this battle.
No, I just. Hey Mabu, I just want to say I love you a lot, so don't get into too much trouble.
I love you too. You don't get into much trouble either, other than the war that you have to fight.
Yes, exactly. I'll just hang up.
Good thing you didn't tell him how many times you died inside the mountain.
Twice. Only twice.
With your HP,
To
that's
be
pretty
fair, it was literally to the most broken fucking thing.
Also, I think Nami's death was more
he died once
spectacular.
normally, but he splattered.
good. What did you say, Izzy?
I think Nami's death was more spectacular.
It was a fucking bloody mess. Water mess.
How did
Well,
Nami
that's
feel like just
Vaporized.
chilling in the waiting room with a nice cup of tea and being brought back from the brink of death in a very much
Oh yeah,
broken body?
with a cup of tea.
With a cup of-
A cup of tea in the Playboy magazine.
Oh yeah,
Did a good stab.
it was a really, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a really good stab.
Two
It was 2 stabs, yeah, because you had haste.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys have made decisions. Is there any other time we need to spend before you launch the attack?
I'd probably now that we've had a day or so, I'd probably want to call my dad.
Sure. So you call your dad, which means we are spending another day because this is the 4th use of the call ball.
Well, yeah, like it was the use of the call ball on the first
I
day.
think it would be
The morning of the next day.
Now, the morning of, probably just before we're heading out to go do shit.
Sure. So you call your dad, and he picks up, and he's got his fluffy smile, and he goes, "Oh, I'm so glad because I know every time this weird magical effect happens, it's going to be my son."
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh.
My son. I'd just be like, well,
I was waiting so long to use that line for when you finally found out, just to be sad. Anyway.
I'll probably just start. I called for 2 reasons.
Okay.
One, we're going to start our attack on the Spire today, and I just wanted to call and say I do love you, and
I love
I
you
hope
too.
I see you on the other side.
I'll be waiting with open arms.
The other thing I would like to know before I go is I was given this pendant.
And you lift it up.
Yeah,
Open or close?
open.
Okay, he looks at it, and you can tell, it's not that he gets sad, it's that he, knew this was coming.
Yeah, it was gonna.
And he says, "What do you think about it?"
I don't know. It's confusing.
I can tell you, I don't know much, but I do know that I never summoned you as a child, but I took you in from the porch in a basket.
Wait, I'm so confused.
That is.
You and me both.
No,
Yeah.
no, but wait, the thing I'm confused about is Haru's mom specifically said, "It's thanks to you I can't have another child."
Hmm.
Sussy baka.
Very confused.
That's all I need to know. You're still my father. I just definitely need to find the meaning of this shit.
There's one more you should know. As you might remember, most spiders are born at a pretty old age comparatively to other children. And you were not.
Oh god, he was
Right, like they're sort of formed as adults.
Preteens.
Yeah.
Preteens, basically. And you were a baby.
And do you have any idea who this woman
Fuck
is?
up, man.
Would Doug do that? Doug might do that in character. Not during the call, I imagine, but
Yeah, just to piss off Haru, like,
if I had to guess, the only person I know of that has ever come to the inside before you and your friends that was not a spider
or a slave.
or a slave.
Val in
and
the background, or a slave.
You look at the pendant. You're like, no, there's no way this lady was a slave any day of her life. She's fucking beautiful as fuck. Like she literally looks like she combs her fur every day. Was the Wanderer, the one that brought the golden sword.
Oh fuck.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh fuck. And I'll describe the sword that blocked it in Challenge Mountain.
That is exactly the sword that defended you.
Oh fuck.
So,
In fact, it is the sword that you are now holding.
Carrying.
so the protection from him was himself?
No, it
Not
was my
sure.
fucking mom.
Maybe, but it would be funny if he protected himself.
Oh, but
from
that
fighting.
also checks out because that's the origin of the sword is Akuma's previous partner,
Yes.
Yeah.
and so
which,
they
like,
just
checks
made
out,
them
and they
concurrently.
both have-
concurrently.
yeah, Hmm.
Wow, some complicated shit right
And
there.
here, yeah, I was gonna say, and here I thought,
I'm
wait a minute, I'm not one to talk at all.
I'm just here. I'm just
I
standing
just
here.
say, well, and thanks, Dad,
No
for
problem.
everything.
Of course.
Jellyfish
I'm glad
jellies
that I
on.
got to raise a child as great as you.
Also, an actual child.
An
Literal
actual
child.
child.
An actual child.
That also
Now-
kind of checks out because it makes sense that
When-
Akuma
when
would be
you
able to
hang
have a
up-
kid.
I'll take an insight check from you for the mom thing that
Can I-
Val has brought up. You can do it as well if you want.
Ye-
Oof.
Oof. Alright.
Not oof. Val,
Noof.
it's very likely that the reason she can't have a child is because if all of a sudden the two groups had two children, it would be pretty sus.
Hmm.
Oh,
Right.
Probably saying
Yeah.
that she can't have another child because this one was dropped on her lap.
Yeah, because then no one would believe that. Some shit would be happening.
I mean, why
Cover would be blown.
couldn't it just be like we picked up this child? Like, I guess no, she couldn't. That would be weird.
Yeah, she basically got a child dropped on her, and it was the kind of situation where, like, well, now we can't do the thing that we wanted to do because we've got this stupid child I don't care about. Yeah, she still doesn't like him.
I
That's
was
fair.
gonna say, I feel like, yeah, dad was soft and fuzzy enough to be like, oh, let's take in this kid and
Taking this literal baby.
fuck.
Oh no, your
God,
mom hates
fuck.
you?
Yeah,
Mom hates
that
me.
was the
Yeah.
whole
Your fake
first
mom?
act.
Yeah.
His mom hates him.
Oh.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I wish I had a mom too to hate me.
My mom loves me, but also she's kind of crazy.
Okay,
So-
say the
Apparently,
thing. Noah.
my real mom saved my life. So That's
My
fuzzy,
fake
I
mom
guess.
is made of metal sometimes, so you
yikes.
can have her.
Same.
Same.
But yeah. Congratulations.
Congratulations, your
Figuring
family
out
tree
the
is now
truth.
fucked.
Woohoo!
Is the
Literally
Wanderer dead?
Well, we can infer
She's not.
she was at least alive 19 years ago, which wasn't a
Because-
very long time.
Yeah.
Because
No, but the thing is, it doesn't take long to kill someone. In fact, in this game, it takes about 6 seconds. So, like,
No,
yeah, but
but
that is a recent time to have been alive. But also weird that the other dude had her sword.
yeah, that's the
It's all
thing.
Very strange.
It's the distinct, like, it's the fact that
I'm
you have
sorry
the sword.
My lore is so deep and complex that it's hard for you to understand again.
Good.
I bet you'd be a bit easier if you took notes.
I don't read my own notes, so it doesn't matter.
Pew, 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 pew,
Honestly, the only reason I don't take notes by the fact that I just think it's too late for me to start taking notes.
No, you can start taking notes whenever.
Because I'm in too deep.
Hey man, I started taking notes at what 62 or something.
Yeah, that's not even that long. That was like 10 sessions ago. Dude, Cube, you can take notes whenever. Like, it really doesn't matter.
The best time to have started taking notes was the beginning of the campaign. Second best
Yeah.
time is right now.
Yeah.
12 sessions ago.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's just gonna be missing a lot of information if I do it.
Well, no, but like you can recap your own information. Like sometimes I go back to my like older notes and be like, oh, we found this information out, or like, oh, I remember the name of this character. I will go back and like input the name.
AC, can I copy your homework?
No, because my notes have secrets and like my
Her
own.
notes are like in character and in Isabel.
Yeah, they're garbage to look at too. Like I don't know what they mean half the time. This is the thing. It's like I also don't read back my notes.
7.
I have 113 pages and I don't read them. Like
God.
some of the pages are like
Starting
two
to sound more
sentences.
like a diagram.
Some of the pages are 2
You're
sentences.
gonna have
Some of
a
them are
whole religion
pictures.
Pop up about how
Did
they're
everyone
working.
fully level up, by the way?
Oh, I haven't done that yet.
I am finished.
I just need 3 languages because I'm taking linguists because
Nice.
I'm in quarantine.
That's fun.
I don't know any like. I guess just 2 points in like. You know what? I'll do it. I'll put my strength to 10.
Oh shit.
Hallelujah! One less negative on the team.
Okay. I'm going to increase my
No.
my intelligence, so I'm still smarter than Nami. It doesn't do anything for me. It just.
Please just give me this for one.
Okay. I need to increase my HP by 5.
I finally hit Gloomstalker level, so that's
Nice. So the spells I took haste and slow.
Oh, fucking sexy.
And honestly, probably still gonna take 2 more levels in Ranger to get to extra attack.
That's fair. That's very reasonable.
I don't know what.
We get an invocation.
I'm not gonna prepare legend lore. I don't.
No, I don't.
Oh no, you don't.
Not at
Isn't
12.
Legend Lore a ritual?
It's not a ritual.
I get a totem. I get a totem.
Wait, but
Nice.
on my thing,
I'm-
at 12 I get an invocation.
I think
Yeah.
it's because they're using totems for shaman
Okay.
invocation.
Yeah,
Fair.
that literally makes sense. You guys are just confused.
Well, no, because like shaman doesn't exist in 5e, right? So I was just like, wait.
Shaman is warlock, but a druid. It's the same thing.
No, we're saying right now this is not the same thing.
They're the same picture, but not.
So I was looking at
Literally
the
same.
ninth
Totems
level
are
ones.
invocations.
I was looking at the 9th level totems, just because they're slightly more spicy. I mean, one of them is I auto succeed a single saving throw. So the other options are cave, which is so long as I'm touching the ground, I gain tremor sense out to a radius of 30 feet.
Nice.
Totem of the Dawn, which is would just be stealing Izzy's flavor because it allows me to cast Death Ward once.
It's fine. I don't care. More death words all around.
So many death
my
wards.
God.
You.
If you do that, we can.
Totem of the Fey Court. You call upon spirits of the Feywild for aid. I can cast Summon Fey at a level equal to my primal magic spell slots without expending a spell slot or material components.
That's 5th level, right? Shit, dude.
And then there's Totem of the Vine, which allows me to make a humorous 6-second video that loops.
No, but it's dead.
No, it lets me cast Ensnaring Strike at will without expending a spell slot
Ooh, that's nice.
Cool.
at first level. The only problem is it's not in the SRD, it's in the player's handbook, so I can't just drag and drop it onto my spell sheet.
Get fucked, idiot.
Sucks to fucking suck, idiot.
My charisma's
So do
24
do
now.
Do I take Summon Fey at 5th?
Doesn't seem bad. Summon Fey is pretty
Noah's
good.
parents are way cooler than yours.
Please.
If Val marries Akuma, does that make her Haru's stepmom?
See, here's the thing, right? That would only be correct if Akuma did disown him.
Oof.
Akuma does not want a child.
The
Which
real
is really
question
funny
why?
because I know Val would want children in this.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, Val
so-
does want
so-
kids.
I mean, the being able to vine anybody, I have to hit them with a melee attack, which could pair well with the
Chiligally.
yeah.
Like,
But the fifth level Fey Spirit has an AC of 17, 50 hit points, and 40 speed. 13s and 14s across the board with 16 on Dex. 60 feet of dark vision, immune to charm. Has multi attack with a short sword. It can face step, and if it's I can choose a mood. Either fuming, mirthful, or tricksy.
Mirthful.
Fuming. The Fae has advantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of the turn. So it just has.
can I learn Shugumo?
I guess it still
Yeah,
has
sure.
to face step before it.
Yo.
Can you?
changes,
Yo,
mood.
more people
So
speak my language.
How do you
mirthful
spell
is
Shugumo?
SHYUMGO.
the
No, I spelled that wrong.
Yeah, that sounded wrong.
I have it listed as SHYUGUM.
It's she,
Yeah.
you, Gumo.
Yeah, I missed an extra U in there.
Yeah, okay,
Rigma.
that's what I have written down.
Hey, I lost the warlock sheet. The warlock, the blood warlock that you made.
How
Somehow,
did you lose it?
I don't know. It's not in my folder.
Searching does not find.
Well, I just don't know where I don't even know what it's called.
Sorry, Mark, quick question.
What's up?
Are we allowed feats from I don't know, like Tasha's book? Tasha's Cauldron?
I might let you have them.
So basically, like,
I
just
guess.
check.
Just check
Check
the
with
pass.
him.
Why take a feat from there when you can just
I
take
found
a
it.
lucky feat instead?
I'm glad you
Mark
found
doesn't
it
allow
because
it.
I don't know if I can find it.
It was in my. It's my document. It seems like.
Yeah, that makes sense because I don't have one.
Okay.
Sorry, go on, Doug.
Huh?
What feat did you want?
Oh, I'm just looking at feats like Fighter Initiate, which gives me another fighting style.
Oh, that's fine. I literally do not even care.
Go take
aren't
blind
that
fighting.
powerful.
Then you
The
can do
thing with
blind
fighting styles
buddies.
is I feel like they should just be feats in addition to
Yeah.
fighting styles.
Yeah, like
because
you
none of
should
them-
just be able to take it.
None
as
of
a-
them, like most of them, are worse than feats. Like on the whole,
Hmm.
because most of the feats would do that and also give you +1 to a physical stat.
Oh, this is the thing that Val wanted to pick up.
What is it?
Immune to poison and disease, and no longer age.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Yay.
What's
Finally,
this?
everybody in
Hold
the party.
it's one
can-
of the invocations for.
Finally, almost everybody in the party can live forever.
Additionally, I can also just take the one that lets me drink blood.
That one's
Become a-
pretty good, actually. If I
Yeah,
remember correctly,
relatable content.
it's probably really over.
it's heal 4d8 plus proficiency, and you can use it a number of times equal to your charisma modifier.
That's
Yeah.
actually really
You
good,
also
especially
can
if it-
bite.
Yep.
Yeah. That's also it's really good.
It
But
makes her into a vampire.
Yeah. And she's already a vampire. Look how pale she is.
Also, the fun fact, I just realized something, because I increased my thing to 24, my Eldritch Blast is almost the same as fucking the 4e one, because it's minimum 8 damage now,
Nice.
which is nuts.
Nice. For a second, I thought you increased your intelligence to 24. It's like, no!
No, it doesn't do anything for me if I
Yeah,
do
I know,
that.
it doesn't
Dude,
do
yeah,
anything.
blind
What's-
fighting? Not bad, not
What's
bad.
the name of the folder or the file, by the way?
It's just
I
called
have
Val
blind
Warlock.
fighting. It's been great.
I could just send you the
Although,
link.
Unfortunately, I haven't been blinded too much.
Yeah, send it to me.
I was literally blinded in the last fight. That could have been
Oh,
nice.
Really?
I found it actually.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I remember that I had to add your glorious sacrifice because it was such a fucking
I haven't used it.
epic spell from 4e that I had to bring in.
No, epic gamer.
I
You
just
guys,
went-
do you remember it now?
No.
It's the one where she shanks you and then casts a spell.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh yeah.
It in 4E it was you get a +2 to hit after you shank someone. And then if you shanked someone, it would do perpetual damage equal to your intelligence plus your charisma.
Yeah, which is why the reason why Val has intelligence.
Yeah,
You
it was like
know,
it was 13
I
every
know-
turn, which is nuts.
I know Val hasn't taken it because I know the spells in your list, but you really should have took the slow spell because at 14th level, you can curse everyone under the effect of it.
The slow
What?
spell?
What is your curse?
Fuck.
Yeah. So at 14th level, she gets stuck in my web, which is when you curse a target, it curses any number of other creatures that are visible to you currently under the effects of restrained, poison, slow, or paralysis.
That's really good. It's pretty cool. Wait,
I mean, no,
what
but
does-
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
what does curse do exactly?
The curse just lets her do extra damage to them.
More or less.
when
It gives
she
me
hits them.
whenever I hit them, it gives me a charge of something, and I can use the charges to do things.
Yeah, I don't. See,
I don't use it often.
I don't see a reason for you to get slow because I just got slow now, so
Yeah, it'd be nice.
I can just.
Well, that's fine too, as long as
Yeah.
someone has it.
Yeah, I have slow and haste. I went the opposite. I could.
I mean, slow and haste are really good.
They're really good. I didn't know slow existed until you talked about it a few weeks ago.
Oh, fair enough.
I
The
didn't know it
issue,
existed.
the reason I don't like slow is because it's an all or nothing.
Yeah, it's all or nothing, but I'm fine with that.
You wait. You know that you have a teleport with your charges too, right?
Yeah, but like I just haven't used the charges much because I just don't have that many charges most of the time.
Yeah, I just think it's funny.
Also, I now have. I decided to just finally have Misty Step prepared.
Nice, because if you mark someone and hit them 3 times with Eldritch Blast, you have a bonus action 15-foot teleport.
Nice. I replace.
Like,
I had to hit them with Eldritch Blast 3 times though. Like it has to always hit.
I mean, it's not super hard against.
Yeah,
them.
it's also one of those like I haven't used the curse much because I have a limited use of it, and we don't usually fight like single big things. I mean the last few like combat gauntlets have been like long, right? Mind you, I never used all of them. I'll take the immunity to poison later.
Here are the blood bolts. It automatically hits and heals for 1d8 plus spellcaster modifier. Advanced rituals. You can add 2 ritual spells of a level you can cast to your spell list that you can only cast through blood ritual. That's actually really good. You
Hey.
haven't taken that, have you?
What?
Advanced rituals. It lets you add 2 more rituals to your blood ritual pool.
It's not. It's good, but I don't want it right now.
Yeah.
Like there's no 2 rituals that I would take.
Fair enough. Master of Anatomy. Whenever you heal someone or healed, that effect heals an additional amount equal to your warlock level. Process. Double the bonus. And then Pure Blood. Yeah, you become immune to poison, disease, and no longer age.
I'll take that later.
Bloodthirster.
Fucking pure blood.
The thing specifically is because like she's married to Mavu and he doesn't age, but she does. Mind you, her lifespan is really long.
I don't know. The intention of this as well, by the way, Isabel, is that when you use that bite attack, even though it does shit damage, it will heal you.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
But the power as an action, this is a 12th level one. You may deal 2d8 plus half warlock level necrotic damage. Can be prevented to yourself to regain a warlock spell slot. You don't want this.
I don't have enough HP for it.
2d8 plus half your warlock level is only an average of 15 damage.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's like almost bloodies me.
Yeah, but it gives you a spell slot back.
Yeah, one of your 2.
3? Thank you very much.
Oh, you have 3 now?
This one is dumb. This one is dumb.
I've had
If we're
3 for a
at 15th
while.
Level, this one is
Oh.
dumb. At 15th level, she can cast Lesser Restoration at will.
Nice.
I feel like that's not that
I
bad.
did the crafting thing here.
I don't know.
Oh, whatever. I don't care.
Anyways, I'm taking the suck blood one. This gives me more excuses to carry around vials of blood, because, vials of blood for fucking greater demons. May as well have some to drink.
I should become a chef.
I mean, you can join Val in the kitchen, because Val is good at that.
Val's a baker.
She cooks food too.
Yeah, but chef the feet. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Now remember, none of you are allowed to cry over not having your legendary weapons anymore. Okay?
I actually am very
Boo
happy.
hoo, blue boo.
Don't worry,
boo,
Mark.
boo.
I'm very happy about the fact that I don't have to think as much anymore.
I'm planning on asking the general if I can have them when he dies.
How are you gonna ask him when he's dead?
Well, no, not when he dies, but like, let me inherit them, guy.
I guess you can ask him with Soul Cage.
Can
Can I have your weapons? He says no. Too
Oh wait,
bad.
if he's dead by your hand, you can just take it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, just take it.
Not like
Got
that's
him.
evil or anything, but
I guess my question is, do we actually know where the
Val drinks blood now.
nice
Peedweed.
Paperboy? I'm calling him the Paperboy. I'm so bad with names. You just said it. I need 2 other languages.
Fucking
One will
touch
be
a
very
willing.
funny.
Drung.
No, what's that language that Arana and Doug share? Universian?
You can't learn that.
I know.
You need an active teacher that knows it. And
Wait, but how did she learn Shugomo then?
Haru can absolutely teach.
Yeah, but couldn't Arana and Doug teach it?
Arana can't really teach it. She doesn't know enough with her amnesia, and Doug can't teach it to you because you just met him. Like,
what do you
barely
mean
even a
just?
month ago.
Yeah, but it's also the one that we've gone through like literally life and death situations. I feel like is
Tell
Doug
me
willing?
any time that you can teach her right now.
Full language.
Whereas, like, she's spent many off weeks around Haru.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fair. I got that. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That checks out. Don't worry about it.
I still have that week of learning spider magic. I haven't continued learning more spider magic.
Yeah, that was one thing I really wanted to teach fucking Mabu. Let's upgrade his thing, but like he's not.
The
Just,
thing I want to learn eventually is shield proficiency. +1 shield
Okay.
sitting in my inventory.
Just
isn't there a feat that can just gives you a proficiency in something?
No,
Yes.
Yeah, there is one.
skill expert.
Yeah, still effort.
no, well, I don't get a feed at this level, so.
yeah, because
It also
you took
gives you
3rd
an
level
expertise.
ranger.
I was thinking of doing that maybe because
Proficiency.
it gives you 2 things: a skill and a expertise in something.
Yeah.
How is this file so big?
Oh, and it gives you an ability score of +1
Yeah.
of your choice.
That's pretty good.
It's really good.
I was probably
So it gives you
thinking about
3
taking
things.
alert next level though.
Makes
That's
sense.
fair.
That's fine. Up to you.
Especially stack with that Gloomstalker deliciousness.
Gain +5 to
Oh,
initiative.
I'll have
Can't be
+12
surprised.
to initiative.
Oh my god.
One of the most ridiculous rolls you've ever seen.
Wait. Other creatures don't gain advantage on attack rolls against you as a result of being unseen by you? You literally can't be...
Where's the Moros
Surprise.
token?
I don't think
Can
it
you just
did
link it to me?
that.
I don't know where it is. I'm just gonna send it to you.
That works.
It's faster for me to just send you a new one.
As a result of being hidden. Yeah.
Yeah, so like someone... No, it says unseen by you.
Oh, I have on Wiki.it it says hidden.
On 5e it says unseen. So that means anything that you can't see.
Yeah,
Okay,
which means
advantage.
hidden. Same
Yeah.
thing.
Everything. Yeah.
Oh, did I make him into a token?
Should I take skill expert and give myself expertise in athletics? I feel
Can I
like that's a
just send me
good
the full
idea.
image again, Izzy? Because I think I might have found the token, and I think I want.
Do you want the full
Yeah, can I
image?
see the full? Let me see the full image again.
Yeah,
Because I think I maybe want to zoom the token out a bit.
that's fair. I just like when I zoomed it out a bit, it was just kind of hard to read.
Yeah, but it's going to be really big.
Mhm.
Oh, fair.
Is there something
Yeah.
that gives you a proficiency in saving throw?
I think so.
Not a feat, no.
No?
Wiki
Not that
dot
I
looks
know.
like it's down.
You're not a feat.
Or no, the
Defeat.
thing's just really broken looking.
I guess yeah. I guess I can do the fucking token shit. I don't like fucking messing around with it, but I can do it.
I gave you the token file. You can just put it in there and click and drag.
I know, and I still don't like doing it because I don't like opening clip.
Oh,
Unless
fair.
I'm gonna draw. More specifically, I just don't really like using my mouse, and I'm just not fucking.
Valid. It is pretty rough.
Oof, city.
Vampiric
Is it resilience?
exaltation.
No. Yeah, it is resilience.
For what?
Wait,
You gain
what?
proficiency in saving throws
Why
using a
is
chosen
my
ability.
license
Yeah, that makes
sense.
expired?
What? It doesn't expire.
It literally is telling me my license is expired.
You know what?
Oh,
Yours
my.
came with the tablet, right? So maybe that
Yeah,
one
but
was
it just. But no, it just said I get clip. That's it. It didn't say that it was a limited.
I've never seen them hand out limited ones. Either way, let me just do it for you then.
Maybe talk to them at some point.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Hey,
It
WTF,
didn't.
man.
It didn't close.
Oh,
Oh, but it won't let me open Paint.
Oh wow,
What
wow.
the fuck is going on?
What?
Connecting to the network? There is-
Hacker, man.
I don't know.
Marcus.
anyway. So how do you want him to be less zoomed out?
I'm gonna fucking do it. I just can't save. So I don't care.
Oh, fair enough.
Crunch.
Crunch.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear my crunching?
No, not that much.
It's
Yeah.
not that
Oh,
loud.
super loud.
I heard it. You were.
Is everyone done leveling?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just need to pick a spell, and
I just need 2 languages. That's it.
I'm deciding if I want a feat, but honestly, I'm good.
I just need 2 languages. I know I'm not.
I'm the same as Isabel.
Let me grab Xanaflarb's Guide to Every Shit.
I'm deciding if I want a feat. Like, I probably don't. Mage Slayer.
I guess I could learn Elf.
Stop killing yourself. Stop killing yourself.
You could.
Yeah, Elvish.
I could take Magic Initiate and actually make use of my intelligence.
Please.
Make, become the wizard
Oh,
that.
never mind. I can't do it because you can't cut without a full license.
Cut?
You got a license for that?
Yeah, I can't cut or copy or paste.
Weird.
Why don't I have a full license? Whatever.
Oof.
Just like zoom it out a bit.
Like all the way?
Yeah, as much as you can, I guess is fine.
Okay, cool.
I guess I might as well learn Celestial because I can read it. I just can't speak or hear it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
There we go.
Fucking frustrating. I guess I won't do art anymore. Yay.
Yay.
Yippee ki
It doesn't even make sense because it's not even like it was a year.
Is Wrath of Nature the really bad spell that's just a tree slap somebody?
Maybe.
You call yes. It is.
Have you gotten upgraded pebbles yet?
You can upgrade.
His Pebbles becomes like a creature.
Pebbles 2, Electric Boogaloo.
V2.
You haven't sent me.
It's pinned. It's pinned. Between us. It's pinned.
Skibbity.
Skidoo-bop. Skidoo-bow.
Val is just becoming a vampire.
Yes, okay. Yeah, I've had it for a session or two. I just haven't updated the sheet.
Yeah, it reads fine at this size.
Cool. Wasn't sure, so it's good to know. He's really big, guys. He's really big.
You got a 1 in 5 chance of guessing his size.
Tiny.
Baby.
Both of you are ejected from the game.
Does the bite attack
Goodbye.
add dex damage, or is it
They
just the
both left. They both fucking left. So the bite attack is a finesse weapon.
Okay, cuckoo.
It says it there.
Okay.
Welcome back. You two are very funny.
Oh, damn it, I wasn't the only one who did it. Oh.
Yeah,
You literally both left at the same time.
Yeah, we both
God
was
damn it.
pretty
Yeah.
astounding.
We both left at the same time, and we both came back at the same time. We share the same brain cell.
Oh my god, wait. Master of Anatomy on this is really good because every single time I attack someone, someone took
Yeah,
damage
make
for
it
the
half
healing.
level, by the way.
Huh?
Make it half level, by the way.
That's fair.
I'm nerfing it.
Cries.
How do
Sorry, it's
I
just so broken.
It really is.
modify Pebbles' token size?
You can't. I'll just have to do it whenever you throw it in.
Okay.
Half.
I thought it became medium.
Medium or large?
Medium or large. Okay, gotcha.
Cries in nerfed.
Oh, I'm like, there's no way that the Val token is nearer than the general token, and I'm like, oh wait, now I remember. The general token was uploaded, and then you gave me a new Val token.
Yeah, I've updated Val. Invocations. Half. Easy wording change, big nerf. The bite is only a...
Idiot. Her healing's not broken anymore, guys.
It's still pretty
Finally
good.
fixed it.
Alexa, this is so sad. Play Despacito.
Play Desperado.
Okay, I can
Play
remove the
Big
times
Iron.
2 here.
Big eye.
So now if someone takes damage when I heal, it's the same as before, but otherwise it's less.
Didn't talk
Kinky.
to folks around and didn't have too much to say.
How is it 0.5?
Yeah, how is it point? Oh, because it's divided by 2. I don't know how to round to the... Is it round up or down?
Up.
Do you want me to roll, since I'm updating the Pebbles sheet, you want me to roll for new health now?
Yeah, I think it's dice, right? No, wait, there's no ice dice. I thought I just gave him a flat amount.
No, I just output what you sent me.
I don't know what you're talking about. Sure, roll it then.
It says right here, your companion gets attack of its own.
Look, man, I'm looking through so many fucking files right now. I have no idea. Just roll it. I don't care.
Ooh.
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 Jesus, that's terrible.
Huh?
Like to take the average.
Yeah, what even is the average of 10d10?
It's 6s all the way through.
That is the average. Or, oh, yeah, no. 60 is the average.
Plus 20.
How
The average.
fucking-
Plus
Oh, but
20. So
plus
80 is the
20 makes
average.
it 80.
So
Yeah, but yeah. That is correct.
Also, it's 5 and 6 is the average on a D10. So
Yeah.
every other one is.
But I'm saying, like, when you do like the HP thing, it's take the average, but it's
Yes,
the top
for
half.
The higher
for
one.
players, you always take the higher, which is fine. So. 80
Pebbles is a
80
player.
is his HP.
Nice. That's awesome.
That's a lot of HP.
That's a big fucking beefcake.
That's like
Was
double
this like
Val's
a level
HP.
ago? When was this?
Level 10.
Yeah, this was
Two levels ago? Jesus Christ. Gun.
nice. Totally should have not done it like 2 levels ago, huh? She's just gonna make us wait.
Oh,
He was testing us.
I just reread the Eldritch healing thing. It's any creature healed by this effect cannot be healed by it until they finish a short rest, not until I finish a short rest.
Yeah, but I mean, same shit.
It has
Oh,
there's been
no,
a
it's not. It actually would have changed.
yeah, there's a few situations where like it is relevant because like a lot of the time when Haru goes scouting, he doesn't get it.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I just recently restarted playing Fallout New Vegas too.
Yeah. I've seen you. I've been
On
seeing
my
you.
mind.
Big iron.
I've been meaning to finally just sit down and play that game. I don't know why I haven't.
It's good.
Yeah, I know it's really good, but also
a pain in the balls to get running on most
Yeah.
No.
hardware.
Fallout 3 is pain in the balls to get
Well,
running on Steam
I
hardware.
you say they did recently finally just patch out GFWL.
That's right.
what is GFW?
And it still crashes at least twice an hour. So
Yeah.
I know. I also just watched the Up Is Not Down video on it.
I also bought Fallout 4. Actually, I forgot I
up is
bought it.
not down.
Nice.
There's a lot of games I bought. I'm tempted to buy that game I put on in the gaming Discord room. It looks really good. It looks really interesting.
God,
Looks
man,
like-
why can't you roll dice?
No.
Fucking 60 on 10
Literally.
plus 20.
Gun, you should just become a bet here and just roll all nat 20s.
Like, actually horrendous. All nat 10.
Guess I'll just
a
unsubscribe
120
now.
health,
Okay, so I think that I know it's really early, but I don't really want to continue
yeah.
with
That's
the
fair.
start of the attack because we're probably on hiatus for the next 2 weeks, at least.
That's true because Christmas.
Christmas.
People are going to be busy, so yeah, probably just not going to
Krampus.
stream the next.
Get ready for war, guys! Wow.
I mean, we could
and
just, hang out for a little bit.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna stop the stream, but
yeah, that was my plan.
Well,
I was
well,
gonna
huh.
see if,
say
I
goodnight to
could
stream,
voice
and then I'll just stop it.
Night stream.
Can we
Bye.
raid?
Night stream.
Nah, there's only nah.